pretty. Hi guys. Bronwyn, Lady J, D, Peace Seeker, Liliana, Shaki Human, D, Lala. Whew. Ray, Sylvia, hi guys. How is everybody doing? Prosperity flows. So I did say to my super fans that I will be going live for them 2 days a week, where I cut everybody else out, and that still stands. It'll be 2 days a week. I'll post up what time I'm going live. Those are the times that I'll give more of my attention to you guys, and I did announce this, so I just wanted to let you guys know as a reminder. I will be answering my super fans, yes, but I will also try to make these lives about my followers, my members. I always say from the very beginning that you don't need to gift me, you don't need to follow me, you don't need to, I'll still answer for my super fans, definitely. But please note that I will try to take care more of my members and people who are not following me, because I will designate 2 days where everybody else is not allowed to come into the live, but my super fans, and I will cater to you guys only. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading, and I will say this throughout the course of my live. Why am I getting hot flushes already? Shit. So again, love and appreciate if you do, but I don't expect anyone to gift me or tap the screen. Again, like, share, or subscribe. If you are a member or a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. My super fans will always get a guided message with every question that you ask me. And I go live for my super fans twice a week. I will post up what days I go live, what time I go live. I also go live on my Instagram, and there is never going to be 45, 100 people in there. It would probably be about 20, 25 people on there, 30 tops. So it's more intimate on my Instagram. I will post up what days I go live on my Instagram, but it's not going to be every so often. It will be every once in a while. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok, and I'm verified on there. Please remember that this is my only TikTok, so I have over 100,000 followers, and I only follow 28 people. Please also take note that I will never message you on any of my social media platforms, not on YouTube, not on TikTok, not on Instagram. And if somebody with my face or my content is messaging you, that isn't me. If you would like a private reading with me, my email address is on the main page of my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube. So if you're looking to have a private paid reading with me, I'll give you all of my information once I receive your email. I am still trying to download 3 of my lives, but TikTok is taking its sweet time to download. I'm having technical difficulties downloading my lives here. Usually my lives are going on for about 3, 4 to 5 hours, sometimes even 6 hours. And I'm assuming that there's technical difficulties when the lives are that long for me to download it. So it keeps on stopping. So I've got 3 TikTok lives that I'm trying to download onto my YouTube. I have been downloading my lives for the past 6 years, so you guys can watch your reading again. However, because I'm having because I'm having TikTok technical difficulties, I do highly recommend that you record your reading. Screen record it, voice record it. I don't care how you record my voice on some level. Just try to record it if you can. I personally would take my kid's phone and press record and then send it to my own phone. That's what I would do. But that's just so in case I'm having technical difficulties downloading it, so you can listen to your reading whenever you want. Did I cover everything? I need to go for a wee, so you're going to have to bear with me. Sorry, guys. I'm old, so, you know, weak bladder and all that shit. Give me 1 second, please, and thank you. Ooh. Okay, so if you would like to get on my list and you would like to be seen and bypass everybody in the room, I put it on the corner of the screen. 5 cards for Jerry the Giraffe and 14 cards is the gaming keyboard. I'm going to do the first 15 minutes for my members, but I did say this, I'm going to repeat it again. To my super fans, please listen up. My normal lives are going to I'm going to read for you guys, yes, but I will more cater to my members and non-followers. And the reason for this is because I'm going to go live for my super fans 2 days a week where I cut everybody else out. So super fans, listen up. If you don't get a reading today, it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm going to cater to my members and I'm going to cater to people who are not following me. Build up my algorithm. That's what I would like to do. And then 2 days a week, I will be going on live for my super fans only. Everybody else will be cut out of it. So I will focus on every single super fan 2 days a week. So it's not that I'm ignoring you super fans. It's that I'm giving you 2 days a week. And when I'm doing, I've noticed that the downloads that I need to do is my super fan lives. Why is that? Because it's 5 to 6 hours long. And that's how much time I will give you. So in 2 days a week. So it used to be 1 day a week every Sunday, but now I'm going to do 2 days a week for my super fans. So if I'm ignoring you on an open fan live, it's not because I don't love you, and it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm going to be catering to you guys more 2 days a week where everybody else is timed out, and I'm on my super fan live for 6 hours, between 5 and 6 hours. And to be honest with you, the lives that I'm trying to download onto my YouTube, all 3 of them are super fan lives. And the reason why it's taking so long is because, like I said, it's 5 to 6 hours long. So super fans, if I don't get to you today, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm going to give you my time and attention 2 days a week. So don't be upset. And I will say this as well, and I've said this for 6 years. If you're not happy with your super fan live, you're not happy with your subscriptions, and you're not happy with your membership, then don't be any of those things, and I will still read for you anyway. So if I still get abused after saying those words, there's nothing I can do about it. You can piss off. I'm not going to get abused anymore. So I'll do free readings. I do paid readings, free readings across the board. You don't even have to follow me. And people are still saying to me, I gifted you 2 flowers. Why don't fucking gift me then, okay? I love you and thank you, but you don't fucking have to gift me and then abuse me afterwards. Not interested. Enough is enough. So thank you, but don't worry about it. Somebody was like, I can give you lots of gifts if you follow me. I will be your friend if you follow me. And I'm like, no, you don't need to gift me and you don't need to follow me. It's okay. You can keep it. Do you have a question? Still read for you anyway. The fuck? It's like no one can fucking win, really, can we? Anyway, I am not the sort of reader that's going to go, all right, guys, spend 5 hours tapping the fucking screen. Why would I ask you to do that? Who's got time for this shit? So I see some of these, I see some people on their live going, all right, guys, tap the screen, tap it, tap, tap, tap away. No, it's okay. You don't need to fucking tap the screen, guys. And you don't need to gift me either. And you don't need to do anything. Just copy and paste your question. If you're curious and you want to ask, do that. Okay? Do that. That's fine. But you don't need to fucking tap the screen. I wouldn't do it. Leslie, you're on my list. Love and appreciate you if you do. God bless you. I love you. But really, guys, who's got time for this shit? Just copy and paste your question. If you're not following me and my guides highlight your name, then I will read for you, okay? If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, Superfan Live, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. For the love of God, please register what I'm saying. I will do my very best to upload this live on my YouTube. Been trying to do it for 3 of the lives and it's taking its sweet ass time. All right, let me just, oh shit. All right, let me just cleanse the space. Guys, I bought a vibration plate and I think it's fabulous because all the cellulite on my asshole is like just going. And on my legs and on my arms, it's really good. But you really do need to follow the instructions on the vibration plate and don't use it for half an hour in the day and half an hour at night because you'll start waking up with fucking tremors. So I didn't really follow the instructions and I was like, yeah, get rid of the cellulite and the fat. So what did I do for half an hour in the morning and half an hour at night? I'm using these fucking vibration plate and I'm like, yeah, shake off all the fucking fat. Yes. And then I wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go for a pee. And I'm standing there putting my slippers on and my body's like this. And I'm like, hold on a minute, I'm not in the fucking vibration plate. Why am I moving like this? And then I realized, oh, fuck. And then I Google it and I'm like, why is my body trembling? Why the fuck do I feel like I have no control over my body? And it was like, because I can't remember what it said. It was just like nervous system still active, burning off sugar, blah, 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 blah. And I did it for a whole week, yeah. And I haven't used my vibration. And now I'm going to use it for 10 minutes. There's a literal timer on that fucking thing. And it's because you're only supposed to use it for 10 minutes every 2 to 3 days. What was I thinking? So just for those of you lot who's getting the vibration plate and you got so excited like I did and you didn't do your investigation, it's supposed to be 2 to 3 days a week. Try not to do it on setting 10 or the highest, which is what I did. 1 week straight, vibration plate setting 10. I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack. But anyway, so just letting you guys know it is brilliant and I will not stop using it, but I will be using it like 2 days a week on setting number 5 maybe. Because what the fuck? You have no control over your body and you're going for a piss and you're going like this. And then you go into your bed and then you lie down and you're like, what the fuck? And this was like 3-4 days in the middle of the night where I'm waking up and my body's like, and I'm not even on the fucking, Lord of mercy. Anyway, just letting you guys know my experiences with it. Don't fucking do the same thing that I did because that scared the shit out of me. But you know, live and learn, you know what I mean? Okay. So, Leslie. I got you on my list, sweetheart, but the way I've been doing my lives is the first 15 minutes is going to go to my members and my super fans, okay? Once the alarm clock goes off, I'll cater to my gifters. I've got 2 options. I've got 14 cards for the gaming keyboard. Highly recommend you record your reading. Or you can get 5 cards, which is Jerry the Giraffe. Once it pops up on the screen with your name, I'll add you to my list. I've got my Ophelia and I got my daughter on here. These are my moderators. So if I miss your name, they won't because they're going to be keeping a good lookout for you lot. Again, you do not need to tap the screen. Who the fuck's got time for that shit? Don't need to tap the screen. Don't need to like, share or subscribe. And you don't need to follow to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you and you don't follow me and my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. Okay. Do you remember last week, guys, I think I was saying this to my, Who was I saying this to? I was saying it to my super fans. I was doing a Vedic astrology. How are you on my list? I was doing a Vedic astrology. And I was like, is anybody else dropping things? Because I keep dropping every fucking thing. It's so frustrating. I keep dropping everything. What is going on? Is it just me or is it everybody? And apparently it was everybody. All right, let's cleanse our asses and get started. Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, love and light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. In love and in light. All right, I needed that cleanse, man, because I think I'm going through menopause. Yay! About fucking time. Who's got time for this shit? I ain't looking to have any more kids. Hurry up. Hurry up, menopause, you cunt. All right, here we go. First 15 minutes. It's going to be for my super fans and my members. Let me start my alarm. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Copy and paste, guys. If you are a member or a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives during my lives only. Super fans will always get a guided message with every question they ask me. And that's just how I run the show. All right, here we go. 15 minutes starts now. And the first person I'm drawn to is Sylvia. Any messages, please, and thank you. What does Sylvia need to know, please? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Sylvia need to know, please? In love and light. Sylvia, what does Sylvia need to know? And you are a member, so again, you can ask me as many questions, but I have many members and I have many super fans and I want to try to get to as many people as possible. You need to have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented during the month of June. And it could be because you're surrounding yourself with a bunch of energy, soul-sucking vampires, soul-sucking predators. I also feel like at some point there could be money coming your way, pay rise, promotion or investment. But all of this energy seems to be coming in later on. I see a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I'm also feeling as I'm connecting to you, there's something about restored energy. I feel like when I'm connecting to you, it's like clarity is coming in. And I'm seeing that you do definitely need to have healthy boundaries because anchoring your reading, Sylvia, is toxic energy. It could be toxic thoughts, feelings, words, emotions, or people that no longer serve you. And you need to cut the chains that bind you. You need to deal with your trauma, surrender, release, and let it go, because otherwise you're holding it into your present and then you're bringing it into your future. And who the hell wants that? Hardeep, my work finance is getting better, please. Angels, guides, loved ones. Well, it sounds to me like you're not attracting money. It sounds to me like you're chasing money. The greatest currency in the world is energy. If you think it's money, then you're always going to be chasing money now, isn't it? So you have to make sure that you feel good about what you're doing, that you love what you're doing. Because if you don't love what you're doing, then why the fuck are you doing it? Work and finances, you really don't like what you're doing, or you're not happy where you are, or you feel like where you are, there's a whole bunch of toxic people. There could be a lot of conflict when it comes to work and finances. You're going back and forth. There's a tug of war energy where you're probably saying to yourself, you know what? I don't like it here. I'm not getting paid for what I'm worth. And when is the financial stability going to come in? I do feel like there is money going to come in. There is stability coming in, but you need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself, the Hierophant. Spirituality, traditions. I got a younger masculine around you. This could be Harpinder. There could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. So there is finances and money here. And all of the change could happen in 5 days, weeks, months, or the 5th of a month. You're also going to see number 5 everywhere you go. That could be a time frame. So please remember that. Things will shift and change. But if you're not happy where you are and you don't think you're getting paid for what you're worth, then you might need to reevaluate that current situation. Jade, will the business start soon? It's really up to you, June or July. There's no such thing as time. You can start your business now. You could have started it yesterday. You could start it tomorrow. It really depends on how you're feeling. Will the business start soon? In July or in June or July? It looks like it's going to happen in July. I feel like you're going to get some sort of mental clarity, new opportunities, new challenges, new ideas, new opportunities for work. You're supposed to have your own business. The 8 of Coins is mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do. It looks like it will probably be in July. Nasiha, am I going to see my parents back home soon? Angels, guides, loved ones, are you going to see your parents back home soon, please? And thank you. Let's have a look and see. Whoa, energy's a little bit muddled up. Fred, you're on my list. I don't know if you're afraid of something. Are you going to see your parents? Yes, I do feel like you will. The energy's a bit slow, but it will happen at some point. I got Archangel Gabriel around you. This is about clarity, truth, the wake-up call. Gift, you're on my list. I think you need to wait for some cash, money, new opportunities around money. The money, the pay rise, the promotion. But the answer to this question is yes, you will go and see your parents soon. Peace. Any love messages for you? And just guys, loved ones, any love messages for you? Any love messages for you? Any love messages for you? I feel like in terms of love, you have insecurities. You can't hide insecurities from the universe. You might be saying, I'm good to go. Yep, I'm ready for love. I want love. But then there's a sense of self-imprisonment, restriction, isolating yourself, thinking to yourself, am I going to have the love? And what happens if I get the love and something goes wrong? And then it creates some sort of emotional confusion. There will be opportunities around love. You have absolute blessings around love, but you have insecurities that you need to let go of. You need to take care of your health. Go to the gym, have a physical outlet. Make a wish, because you got wish fulfillment around you. You're going to have a blessed relationship when it comes to love. The only thing around you, though, is that I just feel like with you, there's a lot of insecurities that you need to surrender, release, and let go of. Chris, Golden Knights gonna win the championship. Angels, guides, loved ones. Why would you say that on a live? And who the fuck are the Golden Knights? I'm from the UK, so I don't know what you're talking about. Who is that? What is it? Is it football? Is it basketball? Is it cricket? I got a yes with this. It's a part of a karmic energy. I say yes with this. Your guided message because you're a personal issue reaches resolution. Yes is the answer to your question. Okay. General, Delmain, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Delmain need to know, please? In love and light. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me, and you do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you're a member or a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Super fans will always get a guided message with every question they ask me, and they get me 2 days a week, and everyone else gets blocked out. You got two masculines around you, Delmain. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. Could be lovers or friends or people that you could be collaborating with. You need to do some meditation, go within, soul searching, spend some time on your own to get the clarity that you're looking for. You're already on the right path, but there's a part of you, but there might be a battle between the ego and the soul. There's also money coming your way, and you need to watch your mouth. Be careful of what you think, feel, and what you say, and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people that no longer serve you. It's okay to speak your truth and say it with love. Bird pooping all over my car was a sign. It could just be a sign that you parked in the wrong place, probably under a tree, and the birds just having a shit party. You know, where they just want to shit all over your car. If a bird's shitting on your shoulders or shits on your head, that's actually good luck. But I don't think it's like anything that you need to really look into, Fab, to be honest. Maybe you just parked under a tree. I mean, I've got that. I got shit all over my car because I parked under a tree. I don't look at it as a sign. The sign is go wash your car. There's no specific sign. No, don't look into it too much. Aside from the bird shit on your car, there's money coming in, stability. There's something about financial gain. There's something about self-sufficiency, being domestically skilled. There's something about money and means coming into your energy. The shit doesn't mean anything. It just means you need to go to the car wash. Conclusions are within reach. There's your guided message. You lot are so funny. I love you. Casey, any messages, please? And thank you, guys. Loved ones. What the Casey need to know, please? In love and light. Here we go. What does Casey need to know? Casey, there's expansion around you, collaboration, partnership, your own business. To me, this is a business card. Teamwork, expansion, travel, waiting for your ships to come in before you make moves. You can't move forward into a new energy with heavy burdens. If you're carrying heavy burdens in your energy, you're going to carry this into your future energy. You're exhausted taking everybody else's bullshit as well as your own. And I feel like you need to be patient. Patience is a virtue because everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, there's an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. But this man has got the money and the means, and he could help you in some way, shape, or form. Zaina, angels, guys, loved ones. Any messages for Zaina? Any messages for Zaina? What does Zaina need to know, please? Another 6 minutes on the clock for my members and my super fans. Any messages for there's victory, success, recognition. Wow, look at all your cards. It's so good. Oh my God. It's so good. Ace of Wands, the hand of God is coming out of the cloud, giving you creative projects, new opportunities, new job, even a new relationship, or more passion in the current relationship that you're in if you're single, a new relationship. Eight of Coins always represents mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do. Victory, success, and recognition is yours. Being awarded for the work that you've done. And you've also got the King of Coins, which again is older masculine. There could be money, pay rise, or a promotion, or some sort of investment that's going to pay off in your energy. So energy looks good around you, sweetheart. Liliana, angel guides, loved ones, what does Liliana need to know, please? In love and light. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. I'm going to do my very best to post up this live on my YouTube, but I am having technical difficulties, so I highly recommend that you guys record your reading. I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to get a scratch card or a lottery ticket because the 10 of Coins does represent legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain, prosperity. This is my rich card. Although I feel like there's a delay to your blessings because it just feels like you can't see beyond your nose or the current situation. The Four of Swords upside down always represents like a restless mind, anxiety, feeling burnt out. But then you've got the 10 of Coins in your reading, and anchoring your reading is the 9 of Coins. And the 9 of Coins always represents self-sufficiency, financial gain, prosperity and stability. Step out of your comfort zone is what you need to do. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay, let's have a look and see. Just Lucy, what do I need to know? And guys, loved ones, what does Just Lucy need? I don't think you're just Lucy. I think you're Lucy. All right, here we go. What do you need to know? You need to step away from argumentative energy. Look, you got the walk away card. Walk away from argumentative energy, back and forth bullshit, tug of war energy, conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry. Walk away into your new beginnings. Walk away into your new adventures. Walk away into new opportunities. Walk away into something more emotionally fulfilling because it's draining the living daylights out of you. So when you've got the Strength card, who is the healer, the Strength card upside down always represents depleted, giving all your energy, time, love, money, security to everybody else, and then it taking you out of whack because you're too busy focusing on everybody else and not on yourself, and then feeling emotionally drained by it. Emotionally drained, like you feel just like lonely in some way. It feels like there's an energy around you where there's grief or depression, unloved energy. You're going to see number 555 everywhere you go. So if you haven't seen that number yet, you're going to start to see it everywhere you go. And 5 could also be a time frame. Lucy, 5 days, 5 months, the 5th of a month, 555. 5 in numerology represents change. So there is changes around you. Caroline, any messages for June regarding your career? Angels and guides and loved ones, any messages around your career? Be patient. Money will come. The pay rise, the promotion, the investment. It feels like you've grafted and worked really hard on what you're doing. And there's a sense of not having enough, not being enough, being in the lack mindset. I also feel like there's going to be a new opportunity around work or a new job later on down the line. And I also feel like there's a masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in, could be a lover or a friend. He might give you some clarity or truth, or he might help you move forward into something brand new. But anchoring your reading is the lack. If you're not happy where you are, you might have to reevaluate your current career, what you're doing in terms of work. Reevaluate it. If you're not happy with what you're doing, why are you doing it? It's like, move on from it. I'm doing 2 offers, guys. If you would like to get a 14 card reading, it's the gaming keyboard that will give you 14 cards, or you can have a 5 card reading, which is Jerry the Giraffe. Rhea, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Rhea need to know, please, in love and light for Rhea? I got a mother figure around you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you. I got a pregnancy around you, pregnant with ideas, giving birth to ideas. I've got absolute abundance in your energy. That's the first thing that I saw as I'm connecting to you. But you need to let something go, and you need to gather up your strength, because new opportunities are coming your way. The Death card always represents big changes, endings, rebirth, moving on, and transformation. The Strength card tells me that you're stronger than you think you are. You are going to get through it. but you do need to do some self-love and self-healing. You can't wallow in what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, and not pay attention to the blessing in disguise, Rhea. Rose, anything for love, please? What does Rose need to know for love? I'm trying to pin you up. It's not working. Sorry, Rose, but I see you. Okay. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see. Love for Rose. Love for Rose. What does Rose need to know for love? You really need to do some soul searching when it comes to love. You got to spend some time on your own. You got to figure out who you are before you could even jump into a relationship. You got to figure out what you want from a relationship. And when you do the meditation and do the soul searching and figure out what it is that you want, there'll be enlightenment. The hangman is upright. There's an enlightenment, understanding what you are, what you need, that you're never on your own. And then God, the universe, whether you believe in God or not, it doesn't matter. God believes in you. This represents the Ace of Wands, new love, new opportunities, creative projects, new beginnings, all of the above. Anchoring your reading, you've got the love card upside down. So you do have a new opportunity to experience some sort of passion and creative energy around the love arena, new opportunities. But emotional love, that's coming in later on because you got to do the work. You got to do the work, sweetie. Bronwyn, is there another new job on the cards for me? Bronwyn. Is there another new job on the cards for you? Angels, guides, loved ones. Is there a new job on the cards for Bronwyn? Is there another new job on the cards for Bronwyn? Bronwyn. Yes, you're going to have a choice of two. This is crossroads, trying to make a decision, going back and forth. Should I or should I not? The Two of Swords always represents compromise, trying to make a decision. The Lover's card is also a choice. A divine counterpart, the soulmate. You need to do some soul searching. Really figure out what it is that you want to do, and then the universe will line it up for you. If you're not sure what you want to do when it comes to work, then you're not ready. You have to be prepared. You have to know what you want to do. Like, I didn't know I was going to be a tarot reader. Who the hell would have thought that? Not in a million years, man. Okay, Leslie, you're the first one on my list. Are you ready? You have got a 5-card reading, and if anybody's interested in getting a 5-card reading, it is Jerry the Giraffe. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. There it is. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 5 cards. Highly recommend you record your reading. Hi, Leslie. Is it a general or is it something specific? Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Leslie. What does Leslie need to know, please? Are you chasing or attracting money, Leslie? Because when you're saying to me when, I could be abundant right now. I change my mind, change the words I speak, and change my energy frequency. And I say words like, I don't chase money, I attract money. I'm a magnet for love, money, health, and happiness. And I'm reprogramming the DNA, my mind cell, my mind, all the stuff that was programmed into my body from a child. I'm like getting rid of that, and I'm reprogramming it by saying positive words of mantras. So you want to know when. It could happen today, or it can happen many months to come. The numbers in your energy, I am seeing around a time frame. 9 days, weeks, months, the 9th of a month. That's when you want to know when. That's when. 9, it could happen in 9 hours if you change your mindset. It could happen in 9 days if you change your mindset. It could happen in 9 weeks if you change your mindset. It could happen on the 9th of a month or in 9 months if you change your mindset. If you want, listen, there ain't no future, because I might die tonight. There's no future. I don't need to worry about my tomorrows, because it's not like I can go back to tomorrow, is it? Or yesterday. And I can't go into tomorrow. So what the fuck am I worrying about? So you want to manifest abundance in your now and financial security now. You have to do it now. It seems to me like you're waiting for your financial stability to come in, which means you're in the lack. You're not in the present gain energy. You're in the lack. So it's like it has to come to you for you to know that you're financially stable. You have to be in the, I am financially stable. That's how you attract and not chase. So you're in the lack, clearly. Yeah, look at that. Your lack mindset is turning toxic. How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to pay the rent? Feeling bound and chained to past energies. It's like the devil card always is a bound energy, negative, toxic thoughts, emotions, feelings around finances, money, and stability. So that means you're being programmed, or you're programming into the atmosphere, into the universe, into the ether, that you have got financial problems. I feel like you need to do some soul searching, and you need to have a better relationship with your own energy and not with money. The Hierophant represents traditions, tapping into the spiritual part of yourself, connecting to the energy of fulfillment instead of going into the mindset of lack and then taking a leap of faith. The Fool card represents new opportunities, new journeys, seeing things differently, new beginnings, a new path, a clean slate. So the universe, it's not up to the universe when you're going to have financial. It's you. You are the co-creator of your life and your universe. You might be drowning in your emotions with the Queen of Cups, helping everybody that needs help financially, and feel like you're always helping everybody out and bailing people out and then leaving you with nothing. Well, you have a choice and an opportunity coming your way, so choose wisely. The Two of Wands always represents waiting for something before you make plans to travel, to create a business, making plans. It's like, I know I should leave my job, but maybe I should stay here and just hold on a little bit longer. If you're not happy where you currently are, you need to take a leap of faith, right? The Six of Cups is childlike energy, having fun, letting your hair down, not taking life so seriously. Are you on the streets? I can ask that because I've been on the streets. Like, do you have money to feed your kid? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food in your fridge? Because I've had times when I didn't have money to feed my kid. Exactly. So remember that wherever you are in the position that you're in right now, somebody wants what you already have. So all the major arcana cards on the table tells me that it's all going to go in your favor. It's just about you programming the when, because you feel like your abundance is somewhere in the future when technically it could be here right now. But, you know, that's just you. Change the program of your mind, change the words that you speak, get rid of any fears and any worries. Remember where you are and remember what you have. And then the next time you go every time I go shopping for food, I always see that same homeless person on the street and think to myself, I'm so grateful that I have a house, a roof over my head and food in my fridge. And I just get more when I think that way. It just comes to me effortlessly. Howa. Hope that helps you in some way. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Howa need to know? Please, in love and light. Is it a general or is it something specific? If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get a 14 card reading, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the gaming keyboard that will get you on my list and get you 14 cards. I highly recommend that you record your reading so you can listen to your reading later on. I'll do my very best to post it up on my YouTube channel. But I'm having technical difficulties at the moment downloading 3 because my lives are going on for like 6 hours, 4, 5, 6 hours. General Howa, angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Howa. What does Howa need to know? Howa. What does Howa need to know? You're in your Magi energy. Do you know what that means? It means you can think it, feel it, say it, and then you're going to manifest and co-create it. That's what it represents. When you're in your Magician energy, it means you have all the tools in your life to manifest and co-create the things that you want. So you think something and then it will happen. You think it, you feel it, you say it, you manifest and co-create it. Now, the problem with the Magician card is if you are in your Magi energy and you're thinking about all the good things that you want and then you think about all the bad things that you want, what will happen is, do I make a healthy living from these readings and YouTube, etc.? It's my job. I have a roof over my head. I feed my kid. I feed myself. I pay my bills. So by the grace of God, yes, it's amazing. And I'm so grateful for what I do. It's better than being a security guard, working fucking 12 hours a day, five days a week. No thanks. Rude thugs. You're on my list. All right. So you're in your Magi. You're in your Magician energy. Axa doodle. So if you're in your Magician energy, okay, Howa, think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. Okay, honey? Think it, feel it, manifest and co-create it. And don't taint it with a negative way of thinking. Don't allow somebody else's bullshit yeah, to project their crap onto you and go, oh no, oh, because I do that quite a lot as an empath. I feel everybody else's problems like it's my own, even though it ain't. So keep your eyes on the prize. How? You want to know about money and finances? You want to know about stability and structure? You want to know about how to manifest? There you go. If you're in your magician energy, you're next to the money energy, study, education, children, good news, a message, an offer, study, studious energy, the birthing of a child. This is the energy around you. Good news, a message, an offer, money, pay rise, promotion, or an investment. If things have been slow for you, how it's going to start to speed up. So the Eight of Wands always represents speed, action, changes, news arriving. If things are slow, it's going to start to speed up for you. If you felt like the energy was stumbling and it was like there was a block, the energy is going to start moving forward for you real quickly. SJ, you're on my list. I'm also seeing the Six of Swords as well with you, Howard. The Six of Swords represents moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. However, there has to be a necessary change with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a transition, a relocation, or a move. So you could be traveling, relocating, or making a move somewhere down the line. Could be sooner or later, depending on your energy. And then you've also got the Judgment card, Archangel Gabriel. The Judgment card always represents clarity, the final decision, the life's purpose, the wake-up call. It's like you're finally going to snap out of it and you're going to finally say to yourself, you know what? I know what I need to do and I know where I need to go, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. I'm not going to let anyone stop me. I know what my soul blueprint is, and ain't no one going to take me off of my path. And you're a high priestess. The high priestess is the one who can see without seeing. The high priestess is the one who can have the visions and the dreams, and you can pick up on other people's energy. So be mindful about who you choose, Howard, to hang around with. So I hope that helps you in some way. I've got a couple of star signs in this reading. I've got Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio. Fred. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is Fred. What does Fred need to know, please? In love and light. Fred. I'm going to do a general reading for you, Fred, until I can see your question. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me or follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Members and super fans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Super fans will get a guided message and with every question they ask me, and super fans will also get me 2 days a week, and everybody else is closed off. Fred, I'm going to do a general reading until I can see your question. Fred, is it a general? Is it something specific? I'm worried about my daughter and granddaughter at their new place. So let me tell you about energy. Whether your energy is good that you're sending out to someone that you love, you are energy in a physical form. So when you die, your spirit is a huge big ball of love. A huge big ball of love, frequency, and energy. We come from God's source, whether you believe in it or not. So, if your energy frequency is of worry, and you blast that out of your energy field, out of your aura, into the field of, of the world, and then you put your focus of worry into a specific person, what will happen is you'll give more worrying energy to your daughter and your granddaughter. Now, you imagine if you're blasting other energy frequency, and then your missus is worrying about your granddaughter and your daughter, and then your uncles and aunties are worrying. Can you imagine how much worry energy is swirling around your daughter and your granddaughter? So the first thing I'm going to say is watch what you say and watch what you send out vibrationally to the person that you're thinking about, good or bad, because you will affect their energy field, whether you know it or not. As somebody who died and had a near-death experience and left my body and saw a whole bunch of shit, I can guarantee you that your words, your emotions, and your thoughts are energy frequencies being sent out around you. You put your energy on somebody and you focus on the energy of worry, you bring up that spirit, and that spirit will go to that person to give more worry and more things to worry about. Do you understand what I mean, Fred? So when you say you're worried about your granddaughter and your, what is your question? I don't know what your question is. I just heard that I'm worried about my daughter and my granddaughter. What is your question? Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Fred. What does Fred need to know? Right. So, if you believe in any sort of way that your child, your daughter or your grandchild is in a bad environment and you cannot be there to watch over them, who do I call if I'm worrying about people that I love? Gabriel, Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raziel, Archangel, all the archangels, Gabriel, all the archangels under the sun. Because that's what they're there for. When I can't be physically there to protect my baby girl, what I do is call on the archangels to do their job. That's why God created them. Because when you can't watch over our stupid kids making stupid, dumb choices and dumb decisions, we just have to leave them in God's hands, right? So that's what you do. So if there's a bad environment, there could be a situation where with your daughter, she might have to experience certain things in order for her to get enlightenment, in order to teach her healthy boundaries. You know, this is what this represents, right? So, the Six of Swords tells me that this is going to stop. It's going to move. That she might move, she might travel, she might go somewhere. There will be a change in and around her energy. The Six of Swords represents a move. So there could be a potential that she could move out of this environment wherever she is. And if you're able to help her, then help her. Because that's what I would do for my kid. I would go beyond. I'd go to hell, the depth of hell, right? I will fight the fucking devil himself to make sure that my kid is protected and safe. I don't care if I have to lock up my kid in the boot of my car. I will put her in the fucking boot of my car just to get her to safety. So if you have any way to help her out in some way, if you're not able to, leave it to the angels. Let the angels help her, because she might have signed a contract in her soul blueprint to experience this sort of environment, to learn something so she can teach her daughter something. Like what happened with me. I was in gang life. And what did I do? I had to go in gang life, guns, drugs, energy, and when I had my daughter, I was like, right, all right, little one, you ain't going to be in this fucking lifestyle. No fucking way. So what that actually taught me being in gang life was to be a better mother for my daughter. And I didn't need anyone. It couldn't be my mummy or my daddy to save me. I had to learn and see for myself. The Judgment card is Archangel Gabriel, so you can have a conversation with him. So the Judgment card represents the wake-up call, the clarity, moving forward, making a final decision, opportunities around money, study, education, coming into her energy. I feel like there's a trip. She's definitely moving. She's not going to be there for long, even if she just moved there a week ago. I don't care if she moved there 5 minutes ago. The universe is going to do everything in her power, in their power, to help her out. Her angels and her guides and her loved ones, because we all have them, are going to help her out. The only way that our angels and our guides and our loved ones are going to help, is going to activate their energy for us, is if we give them permission to help us. So it looks to me like there is going to be a transformation. It looks to me like there's going to be an ending. The Five of Cups tells me that you should stop sending out fear, worry energy to your daughter, your granddaughter. If you're able to help your kid, do it. Because as parents, we will go to the depth of hell. We will fight Satan for our kids. So all I'm saying to you is, there's nothing to worry about here. I do see a move, but this could also be a part of her soul contract, which you're not allowed to interrupt. If she wants your help, then help her. The Three of Wands is about moving. Again, so you've got like 4 cards on the table that represents moving. So when you've got the Three of Wands, it talks about teamwork, expansion, collaboration, and it represents travel. So am I worried about your daughter and your granddaughter? No. So you should not be either. Otherwise, you're going to create an energy frequency of something to be worried about. So the best thing you can do is just shush. Say nothing. If you're able to help your daughter get out of there, do everything you can in your power to do it, Fred. Am I worried about her? No. I had to go through it. No one was going to save me. I had to just go through it, innit? Hard fucking hard lessons, but will never change a thing. Gift. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does gift need to know, please, in love and light? If you would like to get on my list and you'd like to get an in-depth reading, I've got 2 options. It is 5 cards for the Jerry Giraffe or 14 cards for the gaming keyboard. Is Kelvin really in love with me to be settled with? And general, angels, guides, loved ones, is Kelvin really in love with you? No, this should have ended ages ago. You must be holding on to a thought, a feeling. Maybe the energy or sexual energy is so intense if you're with each other that you can't seem to discern what's good and what's not so good. So the way that I see this energy is it's not meant to be, no, the death card is an ending. So you want to know if Kelvin really is in love with you and wants to settle? No, 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 no. The death card is no. It's a death. It's an ending of a relationship. It's a transformation. It's a moving on. It's a no. And I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear because I'm not going to disrupt your soul's path. So if you feel like you need to learn extra lessons with Kelvin, that's fine. But then later on down the line, you're going to go, that crazy bitch with a scar on her chest, she was right, man. I should have left long time ago. But I can't tell you what to do because God has blessed everyone with free will. I can only give you an insight and a look in as to what the energy is like. After that, it's your situation, your life, your business. I don't carry anything around of yours with me in my energy. I give it back to you. There's something you can't see. Look at you all blindfolded, self-imprisonment, restriction, telling yourself lies. Telling yourself like, I know this person loves me. I know we're going to be together. I know he does love me. I can feel it, but I know I don't feel it. But I'm just going to tell myself that I feel it anyway. And I'm going to lie to myself just to convince myself because I'm the one that's in love with this person. So there's a part of you deep down in your soul, whether you like to admit it or not, so I'll admit it for you, that you know something doesn't feel right. This is a self-imprisonment, restriction, isolating yourself in this relationship and basically blocking your blessings. It seems to me like you carry a lot of heavy burdens around in this connection. It seems to me like you got your own shit that you're carrying around and you got his shit that you're carrying around with his crap. And then it seems to me like it creates some sort of tug of war within you. So you go and tell yourself one thing, but then your intuition is telling you another, and you're not listening to your intuition, you're listening to your ego. So there's the tug of war conflict. There could even be other people getting involved in this connection or this relationship. Who has time for that? You're also going to start to feel like a mother to this person, not a lover, not a girlfriend, not a partner. You're going to start to feel like a mother. And if you ever get pregnant from this person, you're going to feel like a mother to 2 children, your partner and your kid. So there is abundance waiting for you outside of this relationship, but I don't think you can see it clearly. You need to get to a place of peace because the 4 of Swords represents peace, recuperation. It represents peace of mind. It represents sanctuary in the mind. But right now, there's a tug of war here within the mind. It's like there's the self-imprisonment, there's the restriction, there's a denial, but then there's a part of you that knows that you have to be at peace in your mind so you can move forward. Now, anchoring your reading, this person is a little bit narcissistic and all about themselves. The King of Wands surrounded with these cards is somebody who thinks they're so amazing. Everybody look at me. I'm so fucking good looking and I'm so fabulous and everybody wants me. And it's an egotistical kind of narcissistic bullshit quality going on here. Do I like this person for you? No. Can I tell you what to do? No. Do you have free will? Yes. If I tell you this right now and you still carry on with this person, that's your business. Nothing I can do about it. But the energy around this person is a no. Rude thugs. Angel guides, loved ones, this is for rude thugs. There you are. Kashif. I don't know. I don't like AI. Sorry, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's fucking, it's so, what is that bloody thing with the robots and Arnold Schwarzenegger? It's so Terminator. I don't like it. The machines taking over the world. We're all fucked. Oh my God, they're holding us prisoner. It's so Terminator. I fucking hate it. And when did they do Terminator? AI. When I was like, what, 8? I mean, what is that? I'm not saying AI is bad, because it is great for some things, but it's dodgy as hell, man. It is dodgy as hell. In moderation, yeah? AI. In moderation. Is AI the right path for Kashif? Angels, guides, loved ones. What happened to authenticity and not fake people? Like, what was this? It could be the right path for you, but you're going to feel the heavy burden later on. It can be for a certain amount of time, Kashif, but at some point it's going to start to feel programmed, so heavy energy. It doesn't feel right, like later on. It's all right for now. Yes, I can see it will put you on a platform on some level, but later on down the line, the energy is going to feel heavy, Kashif, just letting you know. So make sure that you got some sort of backup plan. What does Kashif need to know, please, in love and light? What does Kashif need to know, please, in love and light? If you would like to get a 14 card reading and you would like to get on my list, it is the gaming keyboard. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you 10 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards. And I highly recommend that you screen record your reading. All right, let's see what's going on here. You're going to have another choice, another option, Kashif, because you've got the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands always talks about waiting for something before making plans to travel, or a choice or an opportunity. You might be at a crossroads right now going back and forth about this whole AI thing, and I see why. You can start it off and then you can build something from it and then spread yourself out to somewhere else. I am seeing with the Two of Wands opportunities, a choice, trying to make a decision or going back and forth about something. But I'm also feeling like the universe is going to give you more than one option. And it's not going to just be AI in which you can have a healthy platform or a business. The Seven of Cups talks about committing yourself to too many things and making sure you're doing one thing at a time. The Seven of Cups talks about a lot of emotions running wild right now. I feel like you're very smart, very intuitive. You know what you're doing. It just feels like you have to be logic of mind, be strategic and calculate your moves and make sure you're cutting out negative thoughts, words, situations and people and saying what you mean and mean what you say. I am seeing a female around you. So if she's not here yet, she's coming in at some point. She could help you in and around business opportunities or work opportunities. She could be older than you or embody the energy of an old soul. I am seeing no matter what happens, there is going to be some sort of a celebration around you when it comes to work and when it comes to making money or your own business. The Three of Cups talks about you being around your soul tribe, a celebration around you, being around a circle of friends that support you. I also see study and education around you. So you might want to go back to school. You might want to learn something brand new. You might want to brush up on your skills or add to the skill set that you already have. The Page of Wands talks about good news, a message or an offer coming your way. So I feel like the energy looks good, but there'll be another, you'll branch out into something else, Kashif. It looks good, but don't stay there for too long. Axadoodle. And you guys, loved ones, what does Axadoodle need to know, please, in love and light? Once I'm done with my list, I'm going to just try and read for everybody in the room, people who follow me and people who don't follow me, going back and forth like that. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Axadoodle. I'll do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Axadoodle. Moderators, please keep an eye out for Axadoodle. Is it a general? Is it something specific? What would you like to know? If you would like to get a 5-card reading, I'll pin it on the bottom of the screen. It is Jerry the Giraffe. Once that pops up on the screen and I see your name, I will add you onto my list and you bypass everybody in the room. And that will be the same for the gaming keyboard. Axadoodle, are you here? No, I don't need your name for a general. I can just see your title. If you want to give me your name, that's absolutely fine. I think you asked me about your muscles. Is that right, Axidoodle? Anytime the body feels out. So what I've learned, okay, so I've learned about my body when I had my 4th open heart surgery, which was 9 hours long, and I'm supposed to have a 5th one at some point. I learned that no matter what's going on with the body, whether you have cancer, whether you have a congenital heart disease or a congenital heart defect, which is what I have, whether you have, bone problems or any sort of issues in the body, your body already knows how to heal itself. Get out of the fucking way. So you're talking about problems with your muscles. Which part of your body? What star sign are you? What star sign are you? Because certain star signs cover certain part of the bodies. What star sign are you? Is it your left side that's hurting? Is it your right side that's hurting? If it's your left side, it's the heart side. You're worrying about the past. Sometimes when someone's hands is hurting them, it's because they're not letting go of something from the past. Sometimes if your feet is hurting you on the left side of your body, it's like you keep living in the past and you're walking towards the past and you're bringing it in your present, then you might bring it into the future. If your right hand is hurting you, you're worried about your future and you are holding on to something so tightly, a fear, a thought, like you're out of alignment. The body will talk to you. When you don't listen to your instincts, your intuition, your body is going to fucking hurt you and it's going to do the talking for you until you figure it out. Now, I found out some crazy shit because I love to spiritual study. I like to read autobiographies and other people's. When you have a near-death experience, you start to look into like spirituality. I mean, I've had my first open heart surgery when I was 3 weeks old. Do you know what I mean? 3 weeks old. 3 weeks old, 8 years old. No, 3 weeks old, 3 months old, 8 years old, 31 years old, and another 5th one at some point. So for me, what I've learned about the body is the body already knows how to heal itself. I mean, hello, if the body can be sliced open all the way down to there and they can stick tubes all over your body, yeah, look at all of that crap. If the body can be sliced open, yeah, and by the way, when they do open heart surgery, they do have to clamp open your whole fucking chest, your chest cavities, rip it open so they can get to your heart. I mean, that's a fucking fucked. That's fucked. So if your body already knows how to heal itself and stitch itself back together, all you've got to do is get out of the fucking way. So what star sign are you, sweetheart? I can go through it real quickly if you want. If you are an Aries, you're going to have problems with your head. Why? Because Aries are head strong. I would know because my daughter's an Aries and my brother's an Aries and my niece and my nephew's an Aries. I mean, fuck me, Aries. And you're also and you're a fire sign. So Aries are headstrong. Taurus governs the throat, fibroids, problems with your throat, tonsillitis. Speak the words that you need to speak. If you're thinking negative thoughts in your head, you're going to have headaches and problems with your eyes, Aries. Yeah, migraines, headaches. Dizzy spells. If you're a Taurus, you govern the throat. If you don't say what you need to say when you need to say it, you're going to block the throat chakra and you're going to have problems like fibroids or problems with the throat because you're not speaking your truth. The Leo governs the heart. Leo governs the heart energy. So heart. If you're a Leo and you don't express yourself and you block that energy in the heart, like Cancerian governs the breast, you can have breast cancer. You hold energy trapped in certain part of your body. You can develop ailments and illness, dis-ease in the physical body. If you're a Virgo, you govern the intestine. So watch what you eat and be mindful about what you put into your mouth and into your body. If you're a Gemini, the hands and palms, arms and the hands with Gemini. If you're a Sagittarius, your hips and your thighs. If you're a Libra, kidney. My mother had chronic kidney disease. She died 7 months ago. If you're a Pisces, you govern the Achilles heel, the feet, the heels of the feet. If you're a Scorpio, Scorpio governs the genitals, so your vag and your piece. And if you're Aquarius, your ankles and your calves. And if you're a Capricorn, your knees. And I had issues with my knees and my bones. I'm a Capricorn. So all I'm saying is these are the things that can come out of alignment because of you. So what was even your question? Awakening, you're on my list. What was your question? You're out of alignment. You're not listening to your body. Are you overworking? I know, it sucks, but star signs govern certain parts of the body. I have spent years studying all of this shit. Yeah. All right. What does Axadoodle need to know? What does Axadoodle need to know? Yeah, I think it might be locking you out. Whatever is going on with your body right now, you're holding on to a lot of negativity. I don't know if you're worried, you're fearful, you're stressed out, and you're allowing these emotions, these thoughts, these feelings to govern your whole body, which is taking your whole body out of alignment. I don't know if there was the betrayal, a deception, a lie that was told to you, and you're holding this energy in your body, creating a problem, creating out of alignment in the body. Holding on information from what you see outside creates a dis-ease in the heart, mind, body, and soul. Dis-ease. So if you're holding on to something from the past, trauma, you're not letting something go, and you're not expressing it, it's not going anywhere. The energy is not going anywhere. So it creates the ailment, right? So all I'm saying is the Seven of Swords is deception, lies, betrayal, sadness, sorrow, fear. If you're under the bandwidth of fear, you're not under the bandwidth of love. It means everything that could go wrong in the body will go wrong. It feels like you need to go on a holiday, travel, trip, by an ocean, a lake, or a river. It seems to me like whatever is going on in your physical body is a part of your contract. Oh, look at that. Right calves, but everywhere. I'm a Virgo. Virgo, I am a Virgo moon. So I have to be careful of what I eat. Do you work out? You need to work out. Have a physical outlet. Jog, run, swim, something in and around this energy. You need to eat better food. You need to drink a lot of water. Whatever is going on with you right now has to do, and it's your right calves. Are you worrying about your future? Because usually when something is wrong with the right part of your body, is something about future energy. You're worrying about something of the future. And when you're worrying about something of the future, it will affect the right side of your body, because the right side is the masculine, it is the future. Your left side is the female, it's the heart side, it's the past. When you have a problem with your whole body, there's a twist between the past and the future energy, and you're not in the present moment. You're too busy fixated on the past or the future, and you're not in this moment. So you have to do some meditation would be great for you. Going for long walks because you're a Virgo. Being in nature. You need to be around plants and trees. Virgos need to have flowers in their home. You need to be in the environment of, like, you know, animals and trees. It's something to do with your karma, because the Justice card is a karma card, a past life card. The karma card is, it's going to get fixed, so you don't worry about that. If you can just trust the process, let your body speak to you. Maybe you need to have a rest. Maybe you're working too hard and your body's going, bitch, time for you to go to bed and go to sleep. You do need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. You do need to connect to the higher self, the highest part of your soul. I am seeing that. So meditation would be good for you. And I'm also seeing this is work and money. Are you worrying about money? Are you worrying about finances? Are you not happy with the work that you're doing, Virgo? Because Virgos are humanitarians. They're always out there doing something. Virgos is always nurses, taking care of their parents, looking after other people. I know I did. I looked after my mum when she died 7 months ago. I looked after my mum for like 20 years. So all I'm saying to you is you might need to take a little bit of a step back. You might need to... Half my muscles on my calves... Why? Why is that? Are you on your feet for too long? Are you walking around too much? If your whatever part of your body is broken right now or is out of alignment, it's your calves, it's your body saying to you, sit the fuck down, put your legs up and chill out. You're doing too much. And now I'm going to have to make you feel some pain because you ain't listening to your intuition. So I'm going to stop you in your tracks by fucking up your calves. Does that make any sense, Axadoodle? Spreading yourself too thinly. Allow other people to come in and help you out, love. Honey, you need to take a break. You need to have a long, stretched out holiday, time out. That's what you need to do. And because you're a Virgo, you need to be careful. I'm going to believe you because three specialists can't. Three specialists can't what? Can't pinpoint the problem. It's a spiritual problem. Usually they can do your x-rays and they can look at your body and go, I'm not sure how this happened. It's all spiritual. You're a spirit in a physical body and they can't tell me why. That's why. Oh my God. You don't need to know why. It's your body telling you, sit the fuck down. Have a break from work. Stop doing too much. You're carrying heavy energy on your calves. Like, stop. Just have a break. It's okay to laugh and pee in your pants. It's okay not to have to worry about work and taking care of everybody else. It's okay to turn that energy and take care of your bloody self. So now that tells me it's a spiritual thing, because if a doctor cannot tell you or pinpoint why the problem is, it's a spiritual problem. So you need to release any tension that you're holding onto your body. Have a pink Himalayan salt bath. Relax. Let go. Meditate. I want to tell you something before I get to my next person. And you don't have to listen, guys. I don't really give a shit. But I want to tell you something, and I'm just going to find the name of it. Give me 1 second. So for the past week, I've been doing this, and this is something that I've been guided to do because my guides have told me about it and I thought it was a load of bullshit. But then when you hear your guides talking to you and telling you something, and then all of a sudden everyone is talking about this thing that you're like seeing everywhere. This is what I've been doing for the past week. It's called, let me see if I can pronounce it right. Kapalabhati. Moderators, can you write it down for me? I'm going to spell it for you. Kapalabhati, breathing. Can my moderators write that down? Kapalabhati, breathing. Can someone write that down? Someone just sent a Jerry. All right, thank you. Thank you. Right. I think it was Tiffany. Tiffany, was that you? Right. What that breathing does. Yes, sweetheart, I got you. You sent the giraffe, right, Tiffany? I got you. I put you on there. Yes, Kapalabhati breathing. That Kapalabhati breathing is basically, it will, what is the bloody word? It will realign your nervous system, right? It realigns your nervous system. It's And I thought it was just a load of crap until I did it. And it was amazing. So what you do is you sit with your legs crossed, you put your fingers together, and you do this like 30 times. And I'll show it to you. This is how I do it. Do it however comfortable you feel to do it. But this is how I've done it. So it's just literally closing your eyes, putting your fingers together, sitting with your legs crossed, and then it will realign your nervous system, right? So it's okay. So I do that for about 30 seconds. I breathe like that for 30 seconds, and then I breathe in, hold it in for 30 seconds, and then however you feel on that day, if people are fucking pissing you off and you're absorbing everybody's bullshit, day you're on my list. I do this like 3 times a day because everyone's pissing me off. So I sit there with my legs crossed, turn off the TV, real quiet, put my fingers together, and then I start doing that breathing. And I practice it. And I've been doing it for 3 days and I fucking sleep like a baby. Realigning your nervous system. So I'm literally sitting there going... And I do that literally, swear down. The more you need to get your shit together, you can do it longer than 30 seconds. Fucking do it for an hour if you're able. You're just readjusting your nervous system. So, Axadoodle, give that a go. Let me know how it goes. I'll do that every day. And also, put your feet up on the wall. Let all the blood flow back from up, back down into your body. Like, just raise your feet up a little bit. Yeah? And maybe if you've got a vibration plate, use it once a week. Great for lymphatic draining. All right. SJ, hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. I've been doing it like in the morning, in the afternoon, and before I go to bed. Oh my God, I sleep. I'm 45 years old. I don't ever sleep like a baby. I go to the toilet like 3 times a night. So when I started doing it, I was like, damn, man, people need to know about this shit. It's like, people need to know, man. So all I'm saying is give it a go, guys. You've got nothing to lose and so much to gain. Don't take my word for it. Give it a go, man. Let me know. Oh, no, I don't gatekeep, man. I share the love. Sharing is caring. SJ. Oh, my God. Can I just tell you something what the Kapalabhati breathing does? Can I tell you what else it does, guys? Oh, my God. It stunts your aging. That's why I look so good. I know I've got a filter on, but I actually don't look that bad. It stunts your aging. GGX, you're on my list. It stunts your aging. It makes you look younger, and it helps with your nervous system. Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. Stunts the aging, stunts the aging process. I'm fucking do it 5 times a day, man. SJ, where are you? What's my wait time? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're next. But the people that I'm reading is getting a 5-card reading. You should never pay for a reading, guys, if you're busy. Because I'm having problems, TikTok. I'm having TikTok technical difficulties downloading it. Like, if you're busy, if you're somewhere like a hospital, you should never pay for a reading because you might miss it. SJ, are you there? Is my neighbor genuine, trustworthy? First of all, I'm going home. All right, GGX, cool. So first of all, SJ, forget about the answers that I'm going to give you. What do you feel around your neighbors? If you already feel a sense of discomfort, it means no. I always say to everybody on here, you don't need me. All you have to do is listen to your intuition. Get out of your head. You don't need me. You already know the answer to the question, but I'll give you the answer to your question. I already feel a sense of discomfort already around this question, so I don't know how you're feeling. I don't trust him. There, that's all you needed to know. That's all you need to know. You don't need me. I don't even know what's going on here, but when you asked me that question, I already feel uncomfortable. So if I'm feeling this way, you should feel it, because I've been saying this for years. You can be fooled by what you see, and you can be fooled by what you hear, but you will never be fooled by what you do trust him. All right, let's have a look and see. I don't know. I don't feel right. Something feels off. And guys, loved ones, let's see. Can you trust your neighbor? Can you trust your neighbor? I got a no. Three of Swords is stabbed in the heart, some sort of heartbreak, discomfort. Seems like this person is really immature, probably tell you everything that you want to hear. I don't know, something doesn't feel right, but we can go into it. I don't know if this person is charming, good looking. I don't know if this person is very intelligent, very intellectual. I feel like this person is really immature. I don't know. Something doesn't, maybe younger than you, or embody the energy of a young soul, aesthetically pleasing to look at, charming in some way. I don't know. I got a no with this, but let's get into it, shall we, SJ? What do we need to know about your neighbor? Angels and guides and loved ones. What do we need to know about your neighbor? What do we need to know about your neighbor? What do we need to know about him? What do we need to know about your neighbor? Why are you saying wow? Is that bad, or is it good, or are you completely off point? Are you thinking, oh my God, how did I not see this? What do we need to know? He's coming out as younger than you or immature. He's coming out as very good at talking. He's coming out as somebody who will make you feel emotionally fulfilled in some way, shape or form. He's coming out as somebody, I don't know if you've got the rose-colored goggles on right now in this moment in time. Is he younger than you? It just feels like underneath the surface of things, this is a very cutthroat, immature person that you're talking to. Whether he's younger than you or not, he embodies the energy of a young soul. So when you've got the Page of Swords, immaturity, gossip, chit chatter, cutthroat, and brutally honest, you attach this child, because Pages represents the child, to this Page of Cups. He seems too good to be true, because he is. And then you've got the sweet one. So look at the personalities that he's coming across as. Page of Swords, cutthroat, brutally honest, icy, stoic, cold and calculated, but very charming, very kind and loving and self-assured, and to match his beautiful looks or something in and around this energy. He might make you feel like home in a sense, or somebody that you can trust. Let's just say you go on a holiday and you're like, I'm going to give my neighbor the key. Don't fucking do that. Like, don't ever tell this person where you're going when you're gone, because you just never know. This person will make you feel a sense of safety on some. I'm not saying he's evil and untowards and demonic and devil. No, just be mindful about his energy. The Ten of Cups is a feeling of you. The Ten of Cups is a feeling. Yvette, you're on my list. The Ten of Cups is a. I'm assuming by your response that I must be hitting. Genuine, you're on my list. I'm assuming by that response, I'm hitting the nail on the head. So you know all of these things, and yet you do trust him. Like, no. You got to listen to your intuition, not your ego. He's going to come across as somebody that you can trustworthy, but there's a heavy head energy attached to him. He's got a lot of burdens. He's got a lot of burdens that he's holding on to. He's got a lot of things going on in his personal life that you don't see. The Ten of Cups is heavily burdened, feeling stressed out, feeling exhausted and tired. And you have to be careful of what you wish for, because it will come true. Do I like the energy of your neighbor? I'm not going to say I do. I don't like it. Maybe this person makes you feel like this is a child and somebody that you need to take care of, or he's younger and you feel like you could take care of him and he'll take care of you. You've got a lot of blessings coming your way, but this is not in regards to this person that we're talking. The Sun card is the best card in the deck. It is a blessing card. It's travel, relocation, holiday, but it's like you would be the sun in this person's life. It wouldn't be the other way around. This person would feel like a burden, but you would feel like a blessing to this person. Like, oh my God. Like, number one, she's a hot piece of ass. Number two, I mean, seriously, look at you. Number one, she's a hot piece of ass. Number two, I can take advantage of her. Number three, you know, maybe I can take advantage of all platforms. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by what you see. Just letting you know now. I don't like it. Awakening. Hope that helps you in some way, my love. SJ, hope that helps you. And you guys, loved ones. You're so welcome, honey. Awakening. What does awakening need to know? Where you at, girl? Get over here. General, Alicia. Alicia. And you guys, loved ones for Alicia. What does Alicia need to know, please, in love and light? Does Alicia need to know, please, in love and light? What does Alicia need to know, please, in love and light? There's a lot of blessings coming your way, okay? There's a whole bunch of money, cash, blessings coming your way. However, there is a few things in the in-between. There's always something in the in-between. And the month of June is a little bit... There's a blessing energy in June. But I'm not saying that the energy is going to be completely light. I'm going to do Vedic astrology for my subscribers when I come on this week. I'll let you know what day. And Vedic astrology will cover the energy of the month that we're in. But I'm just letting you know now. There is a blessing coming in for all of us. The energy will start to feel lighter. Because May was a little bit... kind of an energy, but with June the energy is going to feel a little bit lighter. Now you have to be mindful about who you talk your business to, Alicia. If you cannot talk about it, if you can keep it to yourself until the energy has come to fruition, that will be better for you. But with the Page of Swords energy, it is gossip, it is chit chatter, it's clarity, it's truth coming your way, it's study, it's education. Sometimes it's learning something like sometimes it's learning something in a hard or harsh way, but it's something that you needed to learn. I am seeing, as I'm connecting into your energy as well, the Three of Cups. Surround yourself with people who love and support you. Be around your cheerleaders. So be around people that will say to you, Alicia, you can do it. You got this. This is amazing. And now I'm in Vegas. Well, yeah, look at this. I'll talk about your shitload of cash in a second. So be around people that love and support you. Be mindful of your business and what you talk about, all the gains that you have in the month of June, because there will be people that will talk about it and put like evil eye energy attached to it. There's also love around you. So I don't know what's going on around love, but the Two of Cups always talks about a soulmate, a partnership, a divine counterpart. It talks about a marriage or the union of two worlds. You've got the Ace of Coins. You got two of the best coin cards in the deck. Awakening. Two of the best coin cards. Ace of Coins is money, job, pay rise, promotion, investment that's going to pay off. God's blessing. It's like the money, the job, the pay rise, the emotional blessings, a foundation, something solid, something that you can touch here in the physical world. Because Pentacles coins always represents the physical world and the money and the gains. But not only do you have the Ace of Coins in your energy, you got the Ten of Coins, man. Lottery, scratch card. Look at that. The Ten of Coins always represents legacy, retirement, inheritance, the blessing, financial stability, the happy home, buying a happy home, having enough money to take care of your children and your grandchildren, but not getting in your head about it. The self-imprisonment, restricting and blocking your blessings, isolating yourself, thinking about the worst case scenario is what us human beings love to do, but we forget that we are spirit before we are human. First, you're a spirit that comes into a physical body to have a human experience, and then we die. Go home. So the Eight of Swords is get out of your ego. Don't think about the worst case scenario, because you end up manifesting that into your reality. Be mindful about who you speak to. Make sure you keep your business to yourself until whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into your reality has come to fruition. 100%. So it looks like money there. In your energy, there's money and then the ego and a little bit of emotions in between. So I feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to learn in the month of June. But you do have abundance coming your way in regards to money or finances. So if you was to go to the casino, bet on 10s and 1s. That looks like a good number in your energy. 10s and 1s, man. 10s and 1s. So I hope that helps you in some way, awakening. You look like you got some luck with you. And I did say luck is coming in for all of us, whether you believe it or not. Still coming in. It's an energy frequency of the planet that affects our world and affects us. Tiffany. I've got Tiffany, Day, Yvette. I've got Tiffany, Day, GGX, Yvette, and then Genuine. Of course you can. Just give the, if you give the gaming keyboard, I'll do 14 cards plus the 5, plus the giraffe. So 19 cards. Go for it. Damn, girl. What's going on? All right. So, Tiffany, angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Tiffany. What does Tiffany need to know, please, in love and light? So when you get a 14 card reading, usually you'll get 10 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards. But with you, I'm going to do, so it's 19 cards. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. Okay. I'm going to give you like 13 tarot cards and then 4 oracle cards. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. All right. So is it a general reading or is it something that you would, is it a general? Is it something specific that you want to talk about? Let me know because I've got to pull your cards. So I'm going to give you 5. I'll give you 5 oracle cards. Here we go. Is it a general, Tiffany, or is it something specific? 1. General, love and money. All right, let me get your oracle cards. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Tiffany. What does Tiffany need to know in regards to love and money? There's an energy of uncertainty around you. There's an energy of uncertainty around you. I don't know if it's because you're associated to people that makes you feel the energy of uncertainty, but there is something around uncertainty around you, sweetheart. Hold on a second. All right, I'm going to use a different set of tarot cards. Give me 1 second. 18. All right, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. So the first things that I'm picking up on is I'm just trying to calculate how many cards I'm going to give you. So it'll be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 14 tarot cards and then your oracle cards. The first thing that I'm feeling around you is uncertainty. So if you feel like in life there's shades of grey when it comes to finances or when it comes to love, you need to tell the universe or ask the universe exactly what it is that you want, Tiffany, so the universe knows what to set in place. I've always been told from my angels and my guides and my loved ones that you don't need to know how what you're asking for is going to get to you, when, where, or how. All you need to do is set your intentions. And when you set your intentions, you have to feel it like it's already yours. There is something about easy does it, is what I heard when it comes to money and finances. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen because everything is going to happen and occur in divine timing or in perfect timing. There's also something about needing to conversate, talk, text. You're going to receive some sort of text, email, a conversation. I'm seeing Taurus in your energy and the need to build up your self-esteem. I'm seeing that you need to purify and heal and cleanse your energy. I'm also seeing stability in your energy, and you're going to see 444 everywhere you go. There's something about you needing to daydream about the things that you want to manifest into your life, because when you can see it in your dreams, in the unconscious mind as well as in the physical, then you're going to able to manifest what you want sooner rather than later. I am hearing, as I'm connecting to you as well, there is a new beginning and a fresh start coming your way, Tiffany. But the thing in between that you have to do in all of this, in the midst of all of this, is that you've got to do the healing, personal growth when it comes to finances and when it comes to love. You've got to dream about the outcome. Now, the uncertainty energy is on the table as I'm connecting to you. So I'm already seeing, as I'm connecting to you, when I said to you, there's a certain uncertainty in your energy when it comes to love and when it comes to... So first and foremost, are you even in a relationship? Are you in a connection? Are you in a relationship? The uncertainty, I've been focusing on healing. Are you in a relationship? Because you have to heal, then release, purify the energy, and then cleanse something. So if you have a boyfriend in your energy and you're asking about love and finances or love and your career, is there some sort of uncertainty around the energy in your connection? It feels like there's a lack in your energy, lack, not having enough, not being enough, the feeling of being in a connection. Which one? Career and love? So the way that's what I'm saying, there's the uncertainty energy. Uncertainty comes with the 5 of Cups. The uncertainty, this card represents feeling of maybe losing, regret, abandoned, feeling unloved, feeling lonely in this situation that I'm in, right? So if you're already feeling these energies, you do realize you'll end up manifesting more things to be uncertain about. There will be more, what you focus on is what you co-create in your energy. These are my tears. What you focus on, that's so sad. That is so sad that you're in. I would rather be all alone and lonely because I'm actually on my own. I would hate to be in a connection or a relationship with somebody and feel fucking lonely. I would rather be on my own. This is this card, the uncertainty. You're in a relationship and the 5 of Cups does represent loneliness, abandoned, unloved, feeling all alone. This is sad. Why are you in this relationship? And don't say because you love him, because is love enough? You disrespected me. Is love enough? It fucking isn't. I tell you that now. Like I said, I would rather be feeling lonely because I am alone than rather be in a relationship where I'm fucking feeling lonely. Fuck that. The feeling of feeling left out in the cold. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. Maybe I'm lacking something, lack loneliness, feeling uncertainty and you feel like you don't know where this relationship is going, I would rather be alone than be with someone and feel lonely, like I said. And on top of that, what makes it even worse for you, Tiffany, is that you're a healer. So you would feel everything at a very high octave. You are stronger, invested so much, 13 years. And where has it got you? I mean, where is there a cap on this investment? What did you get from this investment? What did you get? Where are you 13 years later in this investment that you made with this relationship that you have? Where is the investment? Where is it? The Strength card tells me that you're nothing. Well, what more do you need to know? What more do you need to know? What more do you need to do? You can stay in it for another 13 years and feel all the emotions that you're feeling now, or you can say, I can't do this anymore. I got to do a clean slate. This represents, the Strength card tells me that you're stronger than you think you are, but now during this time frame, you need to do some self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, and have the courage to say no and persevere. There will be some sort of an awakening around you. This is Archangel Gabriel, the wake-up call. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions, signs, symbols, synchronicities. The wake-up call, your life purpose, finally getting the clarity and making that decision. It's like the energy around you is like, really? How much more are you with? We are not getting any younger, Tiffany. We're getting older. And you are not going to be able to go back into your youth and get that, the look that you once had, the energy that you once had, and you're wasting it on somebody that doesn't deserve your time and energy. You can stay there for another 13 years, free will, up to you. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, too many other things going on in the relationship, work involved, other people getting involved. Three of Coins always represents partnership, collaboration, skills, work arena. It's like everything is too much. And then what does this cause? Upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, having the rug pulled from underneath you after 13 fucking years of investing. What did you get from this investment? Upheaval. Unwanted energy, destruction. Like, what more needs to happen for you to trust your intuition, your soul? Your soul will continue to speak to you, will continue to make you uncomfortable until you use your free will to leave and go somewhere and choose to be happy. It seems like this person is coming across a bit stoic and cold. Maybe you're not on the same page anymore. Maybe you're in the energy together and you're trying so hard to be together, but it just feels like maybe the communication is lacking in some way. Or there could be like communication there, but it doesn't feel loved anymore. It feels kind of cold and stoic. It feels like you need to do some soul searching and really spend some time on your own. And maybe you kind of need to see your way out of the situation. You need to spend some time on your own to really figure out what it is that you want and who it is that you fucking are. The Hermit card always represents going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity, spiritual illumination, and it's underneath your Strength card. There will be healing done underneath the surface of things, but sweetheart, you kind of need to reevaluate the energy and the situation that you're in. This is about healing and finding balance and moderation and filling up your own cup. Focus on your money, your work, and your career. If you're not happy in the career that you're doing, what are you going to do about it? You're supposed to be a business owner because the 8 of Coins is about mastering your craft, creating a body of work, and doing something that you love to do. So it's like put your money, your time, your attention, and your love into the business, into your work, and do something that you want to do that is going to come to fruition. Otherwise, you're going to feel unsatisfied. The 4 of Wands is a soulmate out there. Sorry. A soulmate, a celebration, a higher form of commitment, a wedding, a divine counterpart. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You might have to reevaluate the relationship that you're in. You might have to reevaluate it, sweetheart. I am seeing that. You're going to start to feel, oh my God, I do not know if the person, it doesn't feel to me like the person that you're with is supposed to be your happily ever after. It feels to me like right now there's a lot of tug of war energy, back and forth, conflict, other people getting involved in the situation, his family, your family, friends, other disruptions, disrupting energy. This is what this card represents. But it feels to me Wow. That you're supposed to have a divine counterpart. Can you imagine? These two are lovers, soulmates. They've known each other from a past and a past life. It feels like the timeline with you and the person that you're with is currently done, and you're supposed to be focusing your money, your work, and your career. You're supposed to meet somebody that wants the same thing as you. And if there is a disconnect in the relationship, you might have to reevaluate the relationship. This is you and someone that matches your energy frequency. The Emperor and the Empress are lovers, soulmates, divine counterparts. They've known each other in a past life. And I do not think that's the energy. It seems like you're going to have to go through some upheaval or the crumbling down of your world before you get to your wedding, your celebration, your partnership, and your true soulmate. Sorry, honey. Look, are you joking? Change, endings, transition, transformation. Are you joking? The butterfly for me is the death of the caterpillar and the rebirth of the butterfly. Death and rebirth. Something has to end so there can be a rebirth. This is something that you... Oh my God! Hermit, hermit. Retreat and recharge. Bye. Time to move away. You can't get this twice. This is not a joke. This is the universe telling you. I didn't see these cards. I always look at the oracle cards later on. The hermit is about, look, rest and retreat. What does retreat mean? Step away from the situation. This means soul searching. This means soul searching. It's so clear to me, Tiffany, that the universe wants you to move past it. Sorry, honey. Time to take action. Humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Healing. Like I said to you anyway, healing. Self-care? I think so. Spend time in your own energy. How much more cards do you need to say hermit, hermit, spending time on your own? Meditate, get your hair done, pamper yourself. Know it's okay to rest. Do something for yourself, no matter how big or small, and do it without guilt. You got to spend some time on your own to figure out what it is that you need and what it is that you want. Anchoring your reading, underneath all of the cards, what's holding everything together is your new beginning. Mental clarity, new opportunities, figuring out what it is that you want. But with this sword that hand of God is giving you, you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. You kind of need to figure something out and move forward. I don't know if this has helped you in any way, Tiffany, but you kind of need to reevaluate everything that you're in, especially in terms of your relationship. Money and work looks great. Money and work looks great if you focus on that. But the relationship, you have to figure something out. I really hope so, sweetheart. I hope so. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry. I've got Aries, I've got Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Aries. Did I say that already? Sorry, honey. Day. And you guys, I've got Day, GGX, Yvette, and Genuine. Day, you're next on my list. Day. If anybody wants to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Tiffany, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. That gaming keyboard is going to get you 14 cards. Hi, hon. Is it a general or is it something specific? Let me know. General. All right, hon, I got you. All right, let's have a look, see what's going on with you. So the first thing that I'm seeing is an older masculine. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not. An older masculine, you could meet him around work, study, or education. This person could be a business owner, the money, the pay rise, the promotion, some sort of investment coming your way. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy around you is what I'm seeing. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Day. All right, here we go. What does Day need to know, please? What does Day need to know? You're a healer. So you have healing abilities. That means you'd go to like a mall, a superstore, whatever, you're buying your groceries, and without realizing it, you give energy out to everybody around you. You get home and you say to yourself, oh my God, I'm so tired, I'll deal with that later on. So you do have healing abilities. You come in now as a strength card. Okay, so happily married, great. So the masculine that I saw around you could be somebody that you could be collaborating with, partnering up with, business partner, something in and around this energy. But I did see an older masculine around you. I'm seeing a whole bunch of masculines around you, actually, to be quite fair. I'm seeing a whole bunch of masculines around you, and it could be because you got healing abilities. The strength card tells me that you're stronger than you think you are. But you do need to do some self-love and self-healing. You need to learn how to say no. You're infinitely giving out your energy to everybody else. And as lovely as that is, you need to start turning that energy and taking care of yourself. I don't know if you're trying to make a decision or you're going back and forth about something. Trying to make a decision. Should I stay or should I go, to do or not to do? This could be around the work arena, the way you live, the area that you live in. But the Two of Swords always represents going back and forth, trying to make a compromise or trying to make a decision. You might be trying to be there for everybody else and it's draining your energy, and you might have to reevaluate who you associate yourself with. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, like I said, there's a couple of guys in your energy. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in. There could be people that you could be collaborating with, working with, teaming up with. And they're going to be people that are going to love, care about you and appreciate your time and your energy. I've got an older masculine and a younger masculine around you. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I feel like there's going to be a lot of messages and offers coming your way that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. I feel like there could be romance in the current marriage, or leveling up of romance, or more intimacy, or going away together even more, or taking some time with each other. But it's like romantic gestures coming your way in the love arena. I am seeing that you need to stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. Because I feel like as I'm connecting into this energy, you might not be paying attention to the blessing in disguise. And there are blessings coming your way, but sometimes we can't see through the fog. Sometimes we just can't see through the fog. But there is a whole bunch of people, important people coming into your matrix. And I'm also seeing a birthing of a child, a son, depending on your age. It could be children or grandchildren, depending on your age. And I've also got the sun energy, which does represent material abundance, joyous outcome, victory, good health, great relationship, the birthing of a child. It represents success and victory, a joyous outcome. The Sun card also represents that you could be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday at some point. You're going to have a very blessed life. If you get the Sun card once in your life, it doesn't matter whether it's, are you God? No, I'm God's child. Clearly you're not. Because, like, who would come onto people's life and say horrible things like that? Love and light to you, sending on your merry way. So the Sun card represents opportunities to travel, relocate, go on a holiday. Pay attention to the blessing in disguise, okay, sweetheart? Because there's a blessing coming your way. Again, the birthing of a child. If not you, within the family dynamic is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you day. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, strong. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your energy. Oh yeah, there'll definitely be travel around you. Definitely be travel around your energy, for sure. You don't need, you can only get the Sun card once. When you get the Sun card once, whether it's from me or another tarot reader, your life is you're gonna be blessed. So in all the traumas that you go through in your life, it wasn't for nothing, it was for something. It was for something. So remember that, guys. GGX. Angels, guides, loved ones, are you on your way home? Are you still in the hospital? Does Lewis regret his actions? I feel like with you, there's a tug of war energy when it comes to love. It feels like there's a tug of war energy. I want it so much. I want love. I've got so much love to give. But sometimes when the energy is so amplified in somebody's energy, it means you got to turn that love that you're looking for in someone else. You got to turn that love inwards. I don't think he regrets his actions, no. I think he's slow to movement, stubborn. I don't think he regrets his actions, no. I don't even think he really cares. I think he's money orientated. I think he knew on some point he might have hurt you or broken your heart on some level. He knew he was going to do this. I don't think that he regrets it, no. Sorry, honey, I don't think he regrets it. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, GGX, is healing hearts, healing the heart from heartbreak, freeing yourself from toxic relationships, addiction to being wanted or needed. I got 2 and 5s in your energy, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5 everywhere you go. There's a shift that you need to make in your energy. I've got Taurus, me to be practical, doing a cleanse, creatively expressing yourself, having a sacred space. I feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you to commit and to have a relationship, but I just feel like there's a tug of war energy with you. Like you want it bad. That creates a delay to it coming in. Anytime somebody wants money so badly, you're in the energy of chasing it. Means it will always go away from you. If you're in the energy of looking for love, feeling like you want to be needed and you want to be in a relationship and you love, and that's great. But the more you're in that, I need to be in a connection, I would love to be in a connection, you just push it away from you. And you end up drawing and attracting all the wrong sort of people. But there is a need. It's like there is going to be a marriage around you. There is going to be like a committed connection around you. But there's a shift that you have to make energetically. GGX, angels, guides, loved ones, what does GGX need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know, please, in love and light? Here we go. I'll tell you what's important. The shift is important for you to have the commitment. When you least expect it, when you don't talk about it, when you're satisfied being on your own, and you're okay being on your own, and you probably are, and you probably have been, but the yearning and the need creates the delay and the block. It's like, you've got to walk away from these energies. There has to be the shift. So the 8 of Cups always talks about abandoning, retreat, let go, move on, letting it go, withdraw. Moving on from this energy, let it go, don't fester in it. Surrender, forgive, release it. Don't chase it, attract it. You've got to let it go. You got to move past the pain. You got to walk away from the pain. So the 10 of Swords represents painful endings, hitting rock bottom, feeling stabbed in the back, shady, deception, betrayal, the lie. It's basically the worst kind of pain. And sometimes it hurts to heal that scar from that worst kind of pain. You have to do the healing, and you have to be on your own, and you have to spend some time on yourself, by yourself. You have to find the strength in your own energy, because you are a healer. You are stronger than you think you are. You give all that unconditional love elsewhere, but you need to turn it inwards. Courage, self-respect, love, unconditional love, and infinitely giving it to yourself. You become love. You emanate out love. You attract the right kind of love that you deserve. Don't go into a relationship with insecurities, because you will have always a broken relationship. Amazing. Amazing. So any other thing else aside from getting cleared from cancer is a load of small shit. So screw what Lewis did. Who cares? I got cleared of cancer. 1 month ago, got diagnosed and cleared. When you surrender, release, after cancer, anything is just like whatever. After being diagnosed with cancer and after being cleared of cancer, does anything else fucking scare you? Absolutely not. I mean, it is what it is, right? You cannot worry for someone else because that does create a dis-ease in the physical body. The pain, the hurt. Where was the cancer, by the way? Just where was the cancer diagnosis? I just wanted to know which part of the body it was in. Breast, next to the heart. The heartache, the disappointment, the sadness, the sorrow, carrying the pain in the heart, which is close to the breast, with love. It's moving. This is what creates ailments. Holding on to sadness and feeling unloved, or feeling like I need love to fill the void, or to have the man in my life, or to have the person in my life to fill that void. That's where the pain, that's where you hold the energy, right there. The breast is the heart. You are cleared of this dis-ease. So you don't need to worry about Lewis, whether Lewis regrets it or not. Why are you going to attach another energy frequency to what part? The heart is the biggest electromagnetic field that blasts out through your breasts and through your chest into the universe. So you have to be very, very careful and very, very mindful about what you're sending out to the universe. Because whatever you send out to the universe, you're going to end up co-creating. This is standard. This is a standard thing. This is standard. Why is it doing that? Give me 1 second. So all I'm saying to you is heal. Don't worry about Lewis. Who cares about Lewis? He doesn't need to. Whatever is going on with Lewis got nothing to do with you. Moving on out of rough waters into smoother waters, new opportunities and new changes is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. You don't even just have an opportunity of one man. You have two men coming your way. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. They could be tests once again. Tests. So the older masculine here is going to be logic of mind, strategic. The Knight of Cups is going to be very romantic gestures coming your way. Could be younger than you or embody the energy of a young soul. Sometimes in our pre-birth plan, always tests. Because you were meant for something bigger. When you are diagnosed with something like congenital heart disease like myself, or cancer, or anything like this, any serious ailments in the body that's supposed to take you out, and you go past this energy and you survive it, you are meant for something bigger. I'm not saying that nobody is, and it has to be that, but you chose it. Yes, when you were born, in your pre-birth contract, you chose to experience certain things. You have to get out of your own way and stop self-sacrificing your love for someone else and need to turn that energy to you. This is stop self-sacrificing your happiness and your love for somebody else when that energy belongs to you. Only give it to the people. Yes, give love to the energy frequency of the universe, but you also have to make sure that you're mindful about who you allow into your matrix. Speak positive words of affirmation into the universe. There is good news, a message, an offer coming your way. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, focus on your money, your work, and your career, because that's where you're abundant, and that's where you could potentially meet somebody that matches your energy. There's a need for you to ground your energy to Mother Earth and make sure you're listening to your intuition, because you're coming out as the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the one who can see without seeing. The High Priestess is the one who's got their third eye open, and you cannot be fooled by somebody's bullshit. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented, and don't let energy vampires come into your energy field, into your matrix, because they will take your energy out. Energy is real, guys. Energy is like air. You can't see air, but you know it's there. It's so important that you protect the air around you, because it will be tainted by other people's shit. And then you absorb other people's toxicity and it will create an illness or an ailment. Move past it, man. Don't you look after your dad? Don't you look after... Is it your parents? Is it your dad? Have life, yes. Have a life, yes, on the side of being a carer. But you've got to make sure that you pay attention to the whispers and the messages. You're a clear audience, so pay attention to the songs on the radio. Pay attention to the whispers of the universe. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You got the high priest. So you're going to... Look at this. You got the high priestess and the high priest. Aren't these divine counterparts? So you have like a serious spiritual relationship connection coming your way. The high priestess and the high priest are lovers, soulmates. So you going for these Tom, Dicks and Harrys, what a waste of fucking time. It's better to be alone than to be with people who don't deserve your time and energy. Work through any fears that you're holding on to and make sure you're listening to your gut. If something makes you feel bad, your source of energy will disagree with it, creating cancer, disease, ailments in the physical body. Let me read that again. If something makes you feel bad, your source of energy disagrees with it, creating disease and ailments. Your emotions let you know something isn't right. Let your sense of just knowing guide you. So from the moment you see a red flag in a connection or a relationship, boy, bye, get the fuck out of there. Get out. And don't need to wonder, does this person, do they regret what they did? Are they upset with it? Fuck that. Karma will go and bite them in the asshole. Karma is not going to go, ooh, you did a bad thing, but I'm going to forget about you and I'll come back to you next week. Karma will come and bite you in the ass when you least expect it. So all I'm saying to you is, once you've, I would assume that once you get diagnosed with cancer, nothing else is fucking scarier than that. Am I correct? Everything else after cancer is like, whatever. You're going to be fine, sweetheart. Attract, don't chase. Yvette. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Yvette. What does Yvette need to know, please? And love and light. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to GGX, that was a 14-card reading. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. When you click on that button, your name will pop up on the screen with the gaming keyboard and I will add you to my list and you'll get a 14-card reading. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. You don't even need to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'm going to read for you guys. You do not need to follow me to get a reading and I will not ask you to sit there tapping the screen because who the fuck's got time for that shit? I will never ask you to do that, guys. Okay, guys, tap the screen. I want to get up to 28,000 likes. No, you don't have to fucking do that. Just don't bother. It's all right. Don't worry about it. The fuck. Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. I'm going to be here for like 5 hours. Just tap the screen for 5 hours. No, you don't need to do that. Sorry. I do not request this from you. Like, and I sit there going like this. And then I'm like, how the fuck long can I do this shit for? Fuck that. Not doing it. And I don't expect you to do it either. General, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Yvette need to know, please? And love and light, Yvette. Yvette. So I've got Yvette and I've got Genuine. Once I'm done with Yvette and Genuine, I'm going to read for people who are following me, everyone, and people who are not following me. All right, here we go. Here we go. My list is still open. If anybody's interested in getting on my list, I've got 2 options. 5 cards for Jerry the Giraffe and 14 cards for the gaming keyboard. Here we go. What do you need to know? Yvette. What does Yvette need to know, please? What does Yvette need to know? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Yvette need to know, please? In love and light, what does Yvette need to know, please? Do you know what else? I'm waiting for a delivery, guys. You know the cross. You know the Knights Templar. You know the Knights Templar cross, the red cross. Now, my spirit guides have told me that that is a really powerful cross to have for protection. I know we're all connected to God, whether you believe in God or not. I know that earlier on my list, I know that, you know, we're all protected. We all have our angels and guides and our loved ones. But what I have found is that the Knights Templar cross, that brings in like some serious protection. I'm waiting for my order. I'm waiting for the door to knock. It's like, listen, man, I ain't got nothing to lose, more to gain. All right, here we go. Okay, from what I can see as I'm connecting into your energy, Yvette, the first thing that I feel as I'm connecting to you is a new vehicle, or the yin and yang symbol. I don't know if you need to balance yin yang energy, masculine and feminine energy. I don't know if there's an energy of stop and go with you, Yvette. Should I stay or should I go? But there needs to be some sort of balance and equilibrium, because I've got yin and yang energy. Yin and yang is masculine, feminine, spiritual and soul. It's about the balancing of both worlds, dark and light. And there's something about the balance. I'm also seeing a vehicle around you. So the vehicle could represent that you're going to get a new vehicle. You could be getting into a vehicle to do some sort of long distance traveling. And there's something about you needing to take action and no more procrastinating. Anytime I feel like I'm moving forward, anytime I feel the energy of it's time to move forward, it's like take action. There's a new journey and a change in your energy. No procrastinating. As I say this, I got the Six of Swords that fell out. Moving out of rough waters into smoother waters, necessary changes, travel, a trip, a holiday, making a move. Going on a holiday, this is a necessary change that needs to happen in your energy as I'm connecting to you. You've prayed and wished for something recently, Yvette, and God and the universe has heard your call. The Nine of Cups tells me that you need to go to the gym, work out, have a healthy outlet, light a candle and make a wish, because it does represent wishes coming true, material abundance, and it represents good health. So I'm seeing trainers around you. When I show me trainers in my third eye, it means going to the gym, going for a run, working out, doing something for the physical body. That's what you need to do. And then after you've done something for the physical body, meditation, tapping into the spiritual part of yourself, a spiritual connection, a marriage coming your way. If you're looking for a new connection, a spiritual one coming your way. This represents tradition and marriage. The Hierophant is spiritual learning, education. Oh, look at this, you lucky cow. I've got a younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover. Could be a friend first and then a lover. There's nothing to worry about. I've been thinking about working out. Get your ass to the gym, girl. That's a sign from your guides and the universe talking through me to talk to you. There's a younger man coming your way. So you're going to need to get to the gym and take your vitamins, because you're going to need all the energy for this Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is a passionate knight with a lot of energy and is probably going to want to do a lot of, you know what I mean? And there's going to be an option and a choice coming your way and travel. The Two of Wands is crossroads. You going back and forth about something. Should I go to the gym? Should I not? You might even meet him in the gym. If you're going for a workout, if you're going for a run, you never know. He might be there going, look at that. You got to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. A thought, a person, a situation, negative way of, negative self-talk, negative self-defeating beliefs about yourself, walking away from emotions that no longer serve you. Like the universe is going to give you options and opportunities. So go into the tomorrow with a high vibrational frequency of optimism. Be optimistic about where life is going to take you. So there is going to be, I've got Taurus on the table. I've got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius on the table. But it's time to move past any emotional dissatisfaction, because all you have already lingering in your orbit, yeah? The only thing that's already lingering in your orbit is a new beginning. new opportunity, and wish fulfillment. These are the things that you have to look forward to, Yvette. Just get out of your own way. Wake up every morning on the right side of the bed. If something pisses you off or upsets you, be like, I rebuke that. I'm going into today raising my vibration. I'm going to focus on what I do want, and I ain't going to focus on what I don't want. That's how I try to wake up every morning until, I don't know, somebody like calls me and then gives me some bad news. And I'm like, thank you for ruining my life. Everything was good until you called me. And then I have to get off the phone and then do that breathing, release all that shit. And then I'm back to alignment again. When you're a healer, when you're an empath, when you're a loving soul that's there for everybody when they need you, everyone is going to drain the living shit out of you. So learn to discern what's yours and what's not yours. Genuine, get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones, for genuine, what does genuine need to know, please, in love and light? There is always going to be something that is going to trigger you. It could be the news. It could be your child calling you and fucking pissing you off and winding you up. It could be your partner just waking up on the wrong side of the bed and winding you up. Do not allow other people to project their bullshit onto you. Protect and guard your energy. It's important that you do so. Hi. Talius. Are things over between Patrick and you? Am I saying your name right? Probably not. Thalas? Are things... Fountain, you're on my list. Are things over between you and Patrick? Are things over between you and Patrick? She's like, oh my God, I got it. Thalas. Is that right? Good. All right, here we go. Are things over between you and Patrick? Angels and guides and loved ones. Are things over between Thalas and Patrick? Please and thank you. Is it over? Honey, it needs to be over. Let me make it a bit more clearer why I say it needs to be over. Why is the devil card anchoring your question? There could be toxic energy, addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on you, you codependent on this person, things that you can't see that is hidden very well. You might be feeling like I'm sexually drawn to this person and I can't imagine ever shagging somebody else because the energy between us sexually is so intense and I'm never going to find it with anyone else. Trust me, you're gonna. Take my word for it, you will. You need to break the chains that bind you to this person. Is it over? It needs to be. The person that you're talking about is slow to movement, money orientated, really fucking stubborn, and things would have to happen in Patrick's terms, not yours. Don't like it. But once again, I can't tell you what to do. God has blessed you with free will. If I tell you to go and you go, no, I'm going to stay, that's your business. But from what I can see in this energy, I don't like it. You're going to have to put that in your pipe and smoke it, man. Because I don't know what else to tell you. You're saying, is it over between us? The cards are going, it needs to be over. It should have been over a long time. Because there is toxicities within this relationship that will take you out of alignment and possibly put you on a not so great path and maybe on a toxic one. Sorry, you need to take a leap of faith and move forward. New beginnings, new adventures, new opportunities, clean slate, new opportunities. You have to move forward in past this connection. Sorry. The fact that you've got the leap of faith card, which means new adventures and new beginnings and not with the person that you're talking about, is telling me that you need to move on from this relationship, sweetheart. You can't stay here. It feels like you give so much love, money, time, and energy, and you get nothing in return. It feels like you get breadcrumbs. Does this sound about right? It's like I give everything, money, time, love, energy to you, and I get nothing in return. Payback's a bitch, because you need to be in a relationship where there is an equal balance of give and take. It just feels to me like you're the one that wants to get married. You're the one that wants to be in a connection. You're the one that wants to live happily ever after. You're the one that feels like you have a deeper connection to this situation. But the person in question is really immature and has a lot of growing up to do. The Hierophant tells me that you need to spend some time on your own. You need to spend some time on your own. You need to do some soul searching. You need to do some spiritual illumination. You need to figure out and see all the red flags thus far. You have to understand that the person in question has a very charming, manipulative energy about them, where they can charm the pants off of you, or they can charm you to making you feel like they're the perfect person for you, even though your gut, your soul, your intuition is going, something don't feel right. But you're not listening to your intuition, are you? Are you listening to your nunny instead of your heart, your intuition? Are you listening to your ego and your nuns? Because if you are listening to those energies, you're going to know. You're going to fall flat on your face. You are going to manifest everything that you want and everything that you don't want. You're coming out as the magician and the magi. So because you're in this really powerful energy frequency, I would be very, very careful of what you think, what you feel, and what you say. Because you're going to end up manifesting the shit out of it. So, I had a close family member tell me that they're trying to leave a certain subject situation and was concerned about their things. Things are things. Things can be replaced. When you die, you don't take anything with you anyway. Do you think the house that you're living in, you're going to take it with you when you die? Nothing, you own nothing in this physical world. Do you understand me? Nothing is ours. This isn't mine. Some other person is going to wear it when I die. You own nothing in this in this world. Nothing is yours. Everything is borrowed. You know, my grandmother Itung, this is what she said to me. Well, she said to her daughter, and her daughter said to me. She said, oh, please don't let me damage the words that she said. Do not be a prisoner to the material objects in the physical world. Do not be a prisoner to the things that you have. Because, you know, the rich people out there, it's like they have so much, but they want more. It's never enough. That is a fucking sad life. Because the rich get richer. You know why? Because they just never satisfied. Exactly, you're Canadian. Never satisfied. You're never satisfied. It's like you want more. You could be Kylie Jenner and you're a billionaire. And it's like it's never enough, because now you're a product. You're a prisoner of all your stuff, your belongings. It's hard to get rid of your belongings. Better to be a nomad. That's part of the trap, 100%. My cousin in the Philippines, my manang Helen, she's a gangster. My cousin, yeah, she's what, 50, she's about 56 years old, 57. That bitch looks exactly the same as when she was taking care of me when I was a baby. And it's the same woman who's taking care of my daughter when my daughter was a baby. And she hasn't aged one bit. She hasn't aged one bit. She's not married. She's got no children. She's got no house. She hasn't got a specific job. She still looks young. She's a nomad. So when she dies, she's hardly got no karma attached to her. I'm not saying she's got none, but she's hardly got any karma attached to her because she hasn't attached herself to the physical shit of the world. She's going out good, man. That's all I'm going to say. Detach. So genuine, detach. Detach from what you're holding on to. Things are just things, and things can be replaced. You can keep my panties, bitch, and smell the shit out of it. Yeah, that's what you can say to that person. Keep my panties, man. Breathe it in and smell it, and then you can piss off. Things are things, and things can be replaced. The strength card is you being a healer. You a healer, love. You don't need to be in this person's energy. Let them keep your shit. Let them let them realize that you're the one that got away. The strength card is you're stronger than you think you are. Self-love is really important. Don't worry about your things. Fuck your things, man. It can be replaced by something even better. Nothing belongs to you anyway. So, are you going to be okay? No, you're going to be fucking fabulous. You're going to be amazing. Bye. Love and light to this person's ass and send them on their merry way. You're good to go, man. Don't worry about it. This person's got my things. Good. Bye. I don't want it. Keep it. You're probably thinking about a really expensive jumper that I bought and I really, really want it. It's cashmere. Fuck it. Forget it. Moving on. Ellie, angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Ellie. What does Ellie need to know, please? In love and light. I've got Ellie and Fountain. Once I'm done with Ellie and Fountain, I will be reading for everybody else. He's also my daughter's dentist. You're going to have to move dentist, darling. I'm sure there's other dentists out there. It's time to move past it. He's like powering him up. Dirty boy. All right, here we go. Moving past him, man. Ellie. Angels, guides, and loved ones. What does Ellie need to know, please? And love and light. Will R be made to pay my attorney fees? Yes. Something good around this specific question is going to happen. You got the star card, and the star card always represents a miracle around this specific question. A renewed sense of hope, clarity coming your way, new beginnings, new opportunities. Yes. And then I've got the man holding a coin. It feels like it's going to happen. Slow and steady wins the race. There is going to be some sort of abundance or blessings around this question. Yes, Ellie, is the answer to the question. Some way, somehow, they just discovered he was hiding accounts. So yeah, everything that is hidden will be in the light. Anything in the dark, there is going to be light. So guys, whatever you're trying to hide, eventually people are going to see it. You can hide things, but it will come to light. Whatever is hidden in the dark always comes to light. The light is bigger and more powerful than the dark. Oh, look at that, you little sneaky bugger. All right, here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Ellie need to know, please, in love and light? What a moron. All right, what's going on? Yep, seems to me like it's... Oh, look at that. It looks like it's coming in. This is good news. The money, the pay rise, the promotion, some sort of investment paying off, some sort of money coming towards you. This is the page of coins. Ace of coins. New beginnings, money, investment coming in, new opportunities around money. Here's the coins, coins, coins. So I'm going to have to say, hell yes. And then you're going to be all smug about it. I've got the Queen of Wands, like, just sitting back quietly going, like on the sideline. But it just, look at that, all smug about it. She's like, good. She's like, good. You prick. So it does feel like it's a yes. It feels like you're going to somehow get your mojo back on some shape, way or form. I feel like make sure you're listening to your intuition. I will, because he was trying to scare me with going to trial. When you sit back, relax and go, do your thing, dude. It's like, they realize that you are not afraid to lose anything. They realize that you don't give a shit. They realize that you're leaving it in God's hands. They realize that there is nothing that they can say or do to scare you. So you just like they're going to fall flat on their faces. That's your business. Trust your gut, your intuition, and your soul. Your intuition is speaking loud during this time frame. Your intuition is on point. If you're going to go into your ego, you're going to create a battle between the ego and the soul. It feels like you got to stop looking at what could go wrong, has gone wrong, may go wrong, because it will end up falling in your favor. It will end up falling in your favor. It will. Because the Four of Cups is pay attention to the blessing in disguise. The Four of Cups is don't dwindle or dwell on the bad shit that's going on. He wanted me to wait and wait to file for divorce. And I always wondered if it was to hide the cash. It doesn't matter. It's all going to come to light. Whatever is hidden will be revealed. Anchoring your reading, more cash. Page of coins, ace of coins, six of coins. What you put out, you're going to get back in. The equal balance of give and take, generosity, paybacks, a bitch. Bitch. It looks too good. It feels like a yes to me. It feels like a hell to the yes. Hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you. Fountain, get over here. Oh, the clouds have opened up and it's pissing down with rain here in the UK. Once I'm done with Fountain, I'm going to go straight to the... Let me close this shit off. All right, ending it now. Thank you and good night. All right, here we go. Fountain, where are you? The guys and loved ones, this is for Fountain. What does Fountain need to know? Once I'm done with Fountain, I'm going to do 15 minutes for my followers and then another 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. And you do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, my guides will highlight your name. Super fans and members can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will always get a guided message with every question they ask me. What is going on out there? Fountain, where are you? Is it a general? Is it something specific? I'm going to read for everyone in the room. I'm going to give 15 minutes for followers and then 15 minutes for people who don't follow me, because I like to give everybody an opportunity to get a reading. There's like some serious, like proper rain going on here. Any messages, general, and any messages from, I'm guessing Aldine is back home. Is that right? When I say home, I mean up there, home. Right. You're supposed to see 333 everywhere you go. This is what I'm hearing from Aldine. 333 everywhere you go, and it is meant for inspiration. It feels like this person is trying to send you signs and symbols in threes because this person is supposed to inspire you. I've got Pisces. I've got the Wanderer. I keep seeing fish everywhere I go. You need to be by the lake, the ocean, or the river. And I'm also seeing and hearing that you and your loved ones are safe is what I'm hearing as well. I feel like music. There's something around music. I don't know if you're going to hear a song on the radio that reminds you of this person. I keep seeing moon as well, so you might need to pay attention to the moon phases or the moon. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. These are the things that I'm seeing, and I just heard shooting star. Got Pisces energy around you. All right, what do you need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, what do you need to know? I keep seeing 24... No way, 333 is my favorite number. There's something about 24 or 2 and a 4 as well. What do you need to know? 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 It seems to me like you've got a whole bunch of important people coming your way. Like a lot of important people around the work arena. I don't know if there's going to be a leveling up of your business or your current work, your work life. It just feels like every person that's coming into your life right now is going to be really important or play a really significant role in your life, or there's going to be a pivotal turning point in your life. Your loved one on the other side, Aladdin, wants you to give this person all your heavy burdens. It feels like you carry energy of everybody else as well as your own, and it feels exhausting and tiring, and it's burdensome. I feel like you need to get your ass to the gym, go and work out, have a healthy outlet, eat better, eat more healthily, something in and around this energy, because you've prayed, wished, and asked the universe for something, and I feel like the universe has heard your call. Now, the Nine of Cups is always a card of wishes coming true, abundance, good health, and blessings. So I feel like there is going to be an opportunity. Light a candle and make a wish. Make sure that when you make this wish, your heart, mind, body, and soul is in sync with each other, so that the universe will give you your blessings sooner rather than later, is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to your energy fountain. I feel like you're going to get your mojo back. I feel like you might have been burnt out, maybe exhausted. You might have given your time, love, energy to a lot of people that don't deserve it. But I feel like you're going to start to gather momentum again. When you've got the Queen of Wands energy, she is feisty, confident, self-assured, free-spirited. She's creative. She has ideas that she wants to give. She's inspirational, and you inspire people. And it feels like you're going into this energy. If you're not there yet, you're going. I've got two masculines around you. So again, partnering up, lovers, friends, people that you could be collaborating with. I've got an older masculine and a younger one. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. There's money in your energy as well. So the leveling up of your work, your business, more money coming in, the pay rise. There's emotional contentment and fulfillment coming into your energy. Something that's going to feel like a blessing. And you're going to be awarded for the good work that you've done thus far. So like awarded, recognition, with the Six of Wands, it's a victory card. It's like victory, recognition, good news, there's success in your energy. So a whole bunch of stuff to look forward to if you can get rid of the heavy energy that you're holding on to. It could be a thought. It could be a trapped emotion. It could be a feeling. I don't care what it is that is heavy. Release it. Give it to your loved one up there so they can transmute the energy into something more positive and free-flowing. Make sense? Okay. I'm going to set my alarm for half an hour. You're so welcome, honey. I hope that helps you. Pay attention to the music, the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. That's usually how our loved ones try to communicate with us. Sometimes when we're in grief and we're in sorrow and we're in sadness, we can't see the signs and symbols and synchronicities. All right, let me set my alarm. I'm going to do 15 minutes for my followers, and then I'm going to do another 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. So that way everybody gets an opportunity to get a reading. Let me close this list. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, put that there. Okay. What? I will do my very best to try and post this live on my YouTube, but there's technical difficulties right now downloading 3. So, all right. Start 15 minutes for my followers. Here I go. Nalim, I lost my cruise ship job. Will I get it back? Angels, guides, loved ones, will you get it back? When something is lost, something new will be found. That's always the way it's set up. It seems to me like you're supposed to have your own business, but you don't have it yet. Do I feel like you're going to get the cruise ship job? That's thunder. There's thunder. It seems to me like... It seems to me like you're supposed to have your own business. You need to master your craft, doing something that you love to do. It feels like there was some sort of conflict on the cruise ship, a lot of dysfunction energy in the cruise ship. It feels like you're supposed to have a new job, but it's coming in later on and it's not with the cruise ship. It feels to me like the universe has moved you out of the cruise ship for a bigger purpose that you can't see. I'm not going to say the words out loud, but the universe might have saved you from a fate worse than death in terms of the cruise ship. So the death card represents letting it go, moving on, transformation and a transition. Do I feel like you're going to get the cruise ship job back? No. Do I feel like you're meant to be on the cruise ship? No. The universe knows what it's doing. And if you're not meant to be somewhere, you ain't going to be there. Daughter seems a bit distant. Any purple D? Any reason, please? Angels, guides, loved ones. Why is Purple D's daughter distant? Please and thank you. She's just going through a lot of mental conflict, but it's not something that she can't handle. She's just over-analyzing and overthinking certain things. She's not listening or trusting her intuition when it comes to certain people in her energy. It doesn't feel like something that I should fundamentally worry about. I do see victory in her energy. You don't need to pick at it because you might... Look, she needs to do some healing. A time for healing is your guided message. It just feels like she's focusing on all the wrong things and she's manifesting all the wrong things. But she's that powerful. She might even focusing on a relationship that's no good for her and she's not listening to her intuition. Am I worried about your daughter? No. If there's a little bit of distance, it's all right. Give her her space. She'll come to you when she needs to come to you. Send her love energy. Send her love vibration. Send her love frequency and healing energy. She'll be fine. Just she's thinking about a lot of stuff and it's got nothing to do with you. Angels, any messages for you? Angel guides, loved one, what do you need to know? It feels like you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations and people. Cut out relationships from your life that doesn't serve you anymore. It feels like you need to say what you mean and mean what you say in order for good fortune to come your way. You might be stuck in a situation that no longer serves you and your intuition is telling you that you need to move on, but you're not listening to it. And you might have like uncomfortability in the current connection that you're in if you are in one. Or you might be involved in situations with people that are low vibrational and you need to reevaluate who's in your life. Feels like a breakup or a discord energy. So it just feels like you have to be logic of mind and you kind of have to be cutthroat during this time frame. Say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out things that no longer serve you. 111188. Any guided messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what do you need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know? Any guided messages for you? Yeah, get out of your head. Patience is a virtue. Self-imprisonment, restriction, isolating or blocking your blessings by a negative way of thinking is going to amplify the energy and then it's going to delay the inevitable. The money, the blessings, everything that you worked hard for, planting the seeds coming to fruition, a love connection, an older masculine. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a friend or a lover. Study, education, the birth of a child, good news, a message or an offer. The only thing that can delay this is your negative way of thinking and basically blocking your blessing. 8 of Swords is always self-imprisonment. It's a restriction. It's isolating, blocking your energy from whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into your frequency. Abby, will my PhD transfer event on Monday go well? Why wouldn't it? Are you already tainting the energy because something could go wrong? I would never think about an event. I will never think about certain things that are about to come to pass in a worrying negative kind of way because I'll end up creating something to happen. Will it go well? Thank you. It seems to me like you might manifest a problem, like I just said. If you can get your brain to a place of peace, because this is the mind, Swords represents the intellect, and the 4 of Swords always represents retreat, rest, solitude, recovery, then things could be as peaceful as possible with your PhD transfer event. It just feels like you just have to be mindful about who you associate with, who you talk about your business to, because I've got the Knight of Coins and the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. And keep your energy to yourself. Find balance and harmony and moderation. Fill up your own cup. Be patient and see this event in a more positive light. Like, don't taint the energy with your fears and your worries and your, you know, the intensity of you. Just let it go. Enjoy it. Cross that road when it comes to it. Any financial messages, any opportunities coming to you, Tina? Yes, yes, and all of the above, yes. It feels like as I'm connecting into you, into your energy, you've got good karma, turning point, travel and relocation, good luck, taking a gamble, new opportunities around work and finances. It feels like there's going to be some sort of a celebration, homecoming, reunion, family, able to spread the word because of the good energy that's coming towards you and opportunities coming towards you. Make sure you fight for what you believe in. Be your authentic self. Don't allow other people's energy to taint your energy. And it feels to me like you're starting to see things. It's like a feeling of release and liberation and new hope and freedom in your energy. So does the energy look great for you? It really does. Hold your vision. Of course, there's opportunities. It's as much as you want it. As much as you want the new opportunities. If you believe it so, it will come your way. That's how I manifest what I want. I don't let other things get in the way of what I'm trying to manifest or disrupt what I'm trying to manifest. Will we get stable again in our relationship, Anna? And just guys, loved ones, will you get stable again in your relationship? Will you get... No. It feels like you already know this, and I've already answered the question to this before. It feels like you're talking about the same person as you was. You expect this person to change, and they're never going to change. They're not going to change for you. It feels like you're not even supposed to have any karma together. It seems like it's already done. It feels like you're not supposed to be together because the world card is already upside down. It's a completion. It's the ending of a cycle. Have you learned the lesson yet? Is the relationship going to get stable? No. Feels like you already know the answer to this, but for some reason, you're not listening to your higher self. You're listening to the ego. It's like the ego's voice is really loud and there's some hope there. You want it to get better. You think it's going to get better, but your intuition is going, no, it ain't. And the person ain't going to change. And are you going to change or are they going to change? It feels like there's a lot of heavy burdens here. Cassie, messages around love. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but it just feels like there's a lot of emotional instability. You've got to make sure you get rid of emotional sadness and sorrow from a past relationship before you could even think about getting into a new connection or a new relationship. However, aside from the insecurities that I'm picking up on with this card, yes, you do have love. Yes, you do have a happy family, emotional contentment, the love and support that you felt has eluded you, victory, success, and recognition. It just feels like your wish fulfillment is coming in later on because there's a part of you that's in doubt. You doubt it, you worry about it, you stress out about it. You think it's never going to happen. Am I deserving? Maybe it's me. When you're in that energy, you're not in a flow state. Any messages for love? You're Canadian. Angels, guides, loved ones. Any messages in love? For love. I've got a younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Not that you need anybody because you're coming out as the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is self-sufficient, domestically skilled, the jack of all trade. She's somebody who doesn't need anybody. She just wants somebody. I mean, she's like a business owner, but the younger masculine is coming in at some point. You could meet him around work, study, or education. It just feels like you need to make a decision whether you want to be in a relationship or not, because there's a part of you that's so self-sufficient. And you could be like, I do want a relationship. No, but I don't. It's all a fucking waste of time. Then I might get hurt. But then it's like, oh, no, but I do. I do want love. I need it. I want it. And then it's like, no, but I don't. It's like you're going back and forth about it. And it feels like you need to let something go. Pave over the cracks of the broken heart. Let go of insecurity, sadness, and sorrow. If you're at a crossroads when it comes to being in a relationship, it means you're not ready. And it means you need to focus on you. However, yes, there is love energy around you and there is love coming in. Which social platform should I focus? CJ, on. Which social platform should I focus on most for my business? I don't know. Is there an option for me? Which platforms are you talking about, CJ? Is there a comparison that I can make? Like, if somebody says to me, should I be a bus driver or a florist? I can say yes or no to either. Which one looks better? Is there a specific platform that you're talking about? Because I like to focus my business on all platforms. Just putting it out there. CJ, any specific platform? I would go with TikTok. I've got money on TikTok. I've got expansion on TikTok. I've got intuition on TikTok. And then eventually YouTube will get bigger later on. It will get bigger later on. That's what I say. So do TikTok first, and then it will help all of the other platforms, is what I'm seeing. Be bold and make the first move, man. I would do it. All platforms, but focus on TikTok. I put my energy on TikTok, and then it flowed out onto YouTube, and then it flowed out onto Instagram. So do that. What's A's intention towards you? Do. What's A's intentions towards you? Angels, guides, loved ones, intentions of A. What what is A's intentions? What is A's sexual? It's not going to be anything intimate. I feel like this person's immature and's got a lot of growing up to do. I feel like this person is just all over the place energetically. It feels like they make plans and then it falls apart. It feels like they're very immature. They're very good at talking. It feels more sexual than anything else. There is going to be some sort of mental clarity around you. I just feel like you'll have more victory alone and not with A. I don't like the energy of A for you, but I can't tell you what to do. You got to do what you got to do, honey. Any messages for you, Lizette? Thanks, hon. Lizette, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Lizette need to know, please, in love and light? Lizette, what does Lizette need to know? Lizette, what does Lizette need to know? What does Lizette need to know? What does Lizette need to know? 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the 8th of a month where things are going to shift and change in your favor. You're supposed to be traveling, relocating, going on a holiday. You're supposed to not be procrastinating anymore. You're supposed to be taking action on the things that you need to take action on. You're supposed to be taking a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith, move forward, have a new adventure, have a new opportunity. Hurry up, you're taking too long. The universe is talking about speed, action, changes. And I feel like money as well, money, security, solid foundation, a business. I also feel like at some point there's supposed to be love, a leveling up of love, more intimacy. But around love and relationship, there's an evolving around that love energy later on down the line. It feels like that energy is later on. General Lisa, angel guides, loved ones, what does Lisa need to know, please, in love and light for Lisa? You do not need to be a member. You do not need to be a super fan. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. If you're not happy with your membership, if you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription and you're not happy with your superfan subscription, don't be any of those things and I will still read for you anyway. There is an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. There is victory in your energy, but there's also a hidden element. Not everything is as it seems, Lisa. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Just because you can't see something clearly, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And then you fall into that category of anxiety, nightmares, sleepless nights, grief and depression, focusing on all the things that could go wrong, has gone wrong, may go wrong. There's something very mediumistic about you as well, Lisa. So please pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Dream journal is really good for you. Listen to your intuition. Okay, sweetheart, it's important that you do during this time frame. Bia, what's Kutuso's intention towards you? What is Kutuso's intention towards you? Opportunist, money maker, wants to borrow money from you, needs somewhere to stay. You're going to have the patience of Mother Teresa in regards to this person. It feels like you're going to get some sort of wake-up call around Kutuso. Do I feel like the energy is evil or bad? No, but I do feel like you'll be unsatisfied at the end of it. This card, the Five of Cups, always represents loss, regret, abandoned, unloved, feeling used to some degree. Do I like this energy for you? Not really. This person will gain more. This person will have more benefits from you than you with that person. Does that make sense? Would I give time and energy to this person? If you're somebody that's nosy and you're somebody that's like, I want to see what this is about, go for it, man. Would I? Not really. All right, I'm going to try and read for people who don't follow me. I would like to give everyone an opportunity to get a reading. So please be patient with me, guys. Here we go. People who are not following me, my guides will highlight your name. Madison, how does my ex Jay feel about you? Madison, how does Jay feel about Madison? How does Jay feel about Madison? Angels and guides and loved ones, how does Jay feel about Madison? I think that this person, the way that this person feels about you is there could have been a regret. I feel like this person does feel regret in walking away. I do feel like this person is starting to clock on that maybe you have a soulmate connection. I do feel like this person is mentally something. Like there's something going on in their personal lives that's creating mental anguish. I do feel like this person came across as cutthroat, brutally honest, and very, childish. This person is coming out as the Nine of Swords, so this person could easily cut you out, come across as stoic and cold and brutally cutthroat. I feel like this person is not right of mind because it feels like this person's all over the place energetically. This is not your person. You might have known each other in a past life, but you need to trust your intuition. The way that this person feels about you is, yes, they feel like you have soulmate energy and maybe they shouldn't have walked away, but then they go into the mental conflict energy where it's not even about you. They're just thinking about all of the other problems in their life. It's very mixed up feelings in my head when I connect to Jay. My energy's all over, scattered energy. Naomi, is a new relationship in my future? Angels, guides, loved ones. Is there a new relationship for Naomi in the future? Is there a new relationship for Naomi in the future? You have to heal a lot of insecurities and pains before you could even think about meeting your king. You have to say what you need to say what you mean and mean what you say, and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people before you could even think about getting into a connection or a relationship. Is there a relationship in the future? Yeah, but not anytime soon. And the reason for this is because, Naomi, you've got to say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out all the shit that doesn't serve you anymore. And when you get to a place of peace when it comes to a relationship and you ain't even looking for a relationship, that's when somebody comes in. It always happens that way. It sucks ass, but that is always the way. When I'm not looking for love, there it is, right there. Is Patrick wishing to talk things over, Shan? Or is it over for good? It is over for good. Do I feel like this person wants to talk about it? I think this person wants to have sex. I think this person wants to go back into knickers energy. But because this person's got like a lot of locked in thoughts, emotions and feelings. This person's coming out as childish and immature and cutthroat. It feels like you're going to get some sort of enlightenment. I feel like you need to wait for a king. Because Patrick's coming out as like a child. Childish energy, immature. And you need a king. I don't like the energy of Patrick. I think that he's going to say, let's talk about it, babe. And then all of a sudden you shagged him and you're like, what the fuck just happened here? And it's like, no, you didn't talk about anything. I would be like, nah, fuck that shit. Don't go there. Can't tell you what to do. It's your life. But I would be like, hell to the motherfucking no. Sarah, will the letter I wrote open doors I want to lead me to where I want? Did you write a letter to the universe? Or is it to somebody specific? It doesn't take a letter. It's a great way, though, to manifest what you want. It's your energy that will amplify and give you everything that you want and need. You're going to have the money, the means, the security, the blessing. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. Be patient, sweetheart. Patience is a virtue. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. I have beef with my bin man. So it will manifest. Whatever you're asking for, it will manifest. Whatever you've written down will open opportunities. It doesn't need to take a letter. It's your own energy that will open the doors. Do you think I will land a remote job offer? So I'm so stressed. Well, first of all, you're calling in the spirit of stress. Stop calling in stress. Stress is associated to a spirit, a negative one. So when you go, I am stressed, stress belongs to a spirit. Stress will hear its name. Oh, I'm stressed. Hi, I'm going to come and sit with you. Don't call in this energy. Call in the energy of abundance. That's what you do to manifest what you're asking for. Of course, you're going to land a remote job. You're going to have your job. Don't worry. Does it have to be a remote job? You will have something. Everything that you planted, prayed for, wished for, and asked for is going to come to fruition. Not everything is as it seems. You need to do some balance and healing and find some sort of moderation in your energy. Naz, did Adam see me same day I saw him? Angel guides, loved ones, did Adam see you same day as you saw him? No. Whatever is going on with Adam, there's something that's vibrationally turmoil. Do I feel like you guys could see each other later on in the future? Yes. Do I feel like you guys have some sort of karmic soulmate energy? Yes. Do I think that this person's going through something that you may or may not know about? Yes. Did this person see you on that day? I don't think so. Bonga was wondering if I will get the job as a nurse soon. Yes, you've got to walk away from sad, bad emotions, thoughts and feelings and worries and fears. If you are walking in fear and sadness and sorrow and fears and all of this worrying about it, you're going to create a block to the blessing. Things are going to shift and change for you around the work arena, around 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or the 8th of a month. But yes, things are going to shift and change in your favor. Yes, sweetheart. Yes, you will. You'll get the nursing job. Francis, will my house get fixed next month? Angels, guides, loved ones, will the house get fixed next month? Please and thank you. Will the house get fixed next month? Please and thank you. Good karma, turning point, travel and relocation, movement. Yes, it will. There's some celebration around you. It could get fixed. Yes, I'm going to say yes in 3 weeks. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, the 3rd of a month. Guys, I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I need to make sure they took my bin, because the last time I nearly had a fight with the bin man. I was like, come on, bitch, let's go. Don't worry, I paused it. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Sorry, my guys just highlighted somebody and I can't. Nazanin. Will Adam come back to you? Nazanin. Will Adam come back to you? Yes, but nothing is going to change. Adam will come back to you, but nothing has changed. Emotionally immature, tell you everything that you want to hear, but nothing has shifted and changing. You'll still carry the heavy burden in the energy. The last time, there will be more destruction, upheaval, the crumbling down of your world. Do I think you should get back together with this person? No. Do I feel like this person will come back for you? Yes. Do I like the energy around this person? No, I don't like it. Alexandra, does he like me? Angel guides, loved ones, does he like Alexandra? He's coming out as young, immature, cutthroat, brutally honest, and stoic and cold. Does he like you? I think he's an opportunist. I think he will take advantage of your niceness, use you in some way for your finances or your money. It just feels like he's coming out as really immature. There's an older masculine around you that would be better off for you, and you could meet him around work, study, or education, depending on what it is that you're doing. Any messages for love and finances this month, NS? You can have love and finances. You're the magician. Manifest the bejesus out of it. The magician is the one who can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. With a warning with the magician, if you have the power to manifest and co-create everything that you desire in your life, it means you can manifest the good and the bad things all at the same time. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, you're a healer. So you've got to heal what has been broken, stand in your power, do some self-love and self-healing, and you need to let go of everything that no longer serves you. The death card is a rebirth, a change, and new opportunities, tapping into the spiritual part of yourself. You want to know about love and you want to know about love and you want to know about finances. The magician can manifest the best of both worlds. Because it's the universe's way of communicating with you. And I started seeing 1111 about 10 years ago. 1111 is the master number. It means my world was about to change, and boy, did it. So you seeing angel numbers is because it's the world's way of communicating with you. Learn important lessons and the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation, the ending of a cycle. You're supposed to be abundant and have a lot of blessings. There's a pregnancy around you or a birthing of a child in your energy. This is absolute abundance you were born to lead. And you've prayed and wished and asked the universe for something, and now the universe is talking back to you. And that's why you're seeing so many angel numbers. It's the universe's way of communicating and talking to you. Every number represents something different. So go on Google. 2s is unionship and partnership. 3 is about collaboration. 4 is angels. 5 represents change. 6 is about love and pay attention to the red flags. 7 is about spirituality. 8 is about infinite potential or infinite problems. 9 is about closures. Ending a cycle, the beginning of something brand new. Learning important life lessons and moving forward. Nick, will I be in a relationship this year? Will you be in a relationship this year? I don't know if it's going to be this year. There's a lot of insecurities and toxicities that you need to surrender, release, and let go of. This toxicity doesn't have to be with you, Nick. It could be other people's energies that you're absorbing. There is going to be an opportunity of 2 loves coming your way, but you need to get to a place of peace when it comes to relationships. I don't know if you're secretly in your brain saying to the universe, maybe I'm never going to have the love. Maybe I'm going to be on my own. I'm this, I'm that. And then you'll end up manifesting the things that you're talking about. It's called self-fulfilling prophecies. Say it, and then it happens. Feel it, and then it happens. Think it, and then it happens. Layla, does my husband love me? Oh, for fuck's sake, sweetheart. I'm so sorry that you have to even ask this question. I mean, how fucking sad is that? Angels, guides, loved ones. Does Layla's husband love you? No. You already, why are you asking that question? Because you can feel it. You'll know when you love. You know when you feel love. The death card is, this was supposed to end ages ago. Changes, endings, moving on, rebirth, or transformation. Your husband coming out as immature, cutthroat, can ice you out easily and make you feel like you're not worthy enough. You can stay in this relationship for another 23 years and feel unloved, or you can be like, screw you, I love me more, and I'm going. Bye. You can choose your life. Stay and be miserable or go and be happy. Up to you. If you want to stay there, stay. I can't tell you what to do. It's your life. Nothing is going good in my life. Well, what the actual fuck? You just manifested more bullshit to come in now, didn't you, Emily? Hi, Anna. Nothing good is going on in my life. Any advice? Well, first and foremost, my advice would be to you to shut up. Shut up. Stop saying stupid things, because you are lowering your vibrations by your thoughts, your words, and your emotions a lot on its own. So what you amplify out into the world, which is everything is going wrong, okay? Nothing is good in my life. That means you're going to manifest more shit to come into your life. I would never wake up in the morning and go, oh, my life is so shit. More shit is going to happen, because shit will always come your way because you calling in shit. You're calling in crap. You're calling in crap and upheaval. So the first advice I can give you is shut up. If you got nothing nice to say, whether it's about yourself, your life, or someone else's life or somebody else's self, then say nothing at all. Get to a place of peace, recovery, recuperation. Start saying positive words, mantras like, I am blessed, I am happy, I am abundant, I am healthy, I am joy, I am light. When you say mantras every morning, you're reprogramming the program. So you have been cultured or raised in a religion that makes you believe in a certain type of way. Now we got to uncreate everything that was created within us and start from the fucking beginning. You have to see the world as loving you. So the world will expand your energy, teamwork, your own business, opportunities, love coming your way. You just need to make a decision. Instead of choosing misery, you have 2 roads. 2. Misery or joy? Which road are you going to walk on? You tell me. I feel like you've been walking on the road of misery for a while. Maybe you can change the road. You waking up in the morning and going, oh, another shitty day. More problems are coming my way. Well, then more problems will come your way because you called it in. La India. Is Chris trying to get back with me or just playing? Playing. Narcissistic, egotistical asshole. In love and light. Sending love and light to him. Controlling, wants to be recognized, wants power. I don't like it. Do what you will with whatever information I give you. Do I like this energy? He's coming out as the Emperor upside down. Emperor upside down is somebody who thinks they're a man, but they're actually a child. Big ego, problems with power, wants to control the narrative in every way. Tries thinking that they can pull the wool over your eyes, but no one can fool you. Now, aside from this person, you need to play the lottery, get a scratch card or a ticket, because that's shit loads of cash. Will M marry me? What? M marry me till September. I don't understand what this means. Do you want M to marry you and then divorce you in September or separate with you in September? I don't get it. Will M marry me till September? So you only want to be married to M until September? Is that what you're saying? I don't get it. Let's just find out if M's going to marry you. I don't understand the question. Will M marry you? No. Will M sleep with you and shag you? Yeah. Yes. So M will sleep with you, want to be with you, want to sleep with you, want to shag you, but M's not going to marry you. You are somebody which M looks at, and if they need a home to stay in, they can go to you. If they need some sex, they can go to you. If they need maybe a little bit of money in cash, they can go to you. So would I get rid of you? Probably not. Because if I need you, I know that you love and care for me so much that even if I treat you like shit, you're still going to take me in. That's the energy around M. Like narcissistic, egotistical, probably has other women or other people in their lives. Don't like it. You are going back and forth about this relationship. For me, it seems like a while. Reevaluate your relationship with this person. Something doesn't feel right. Don't like it. All right, guys, I'm going to be back on, what day is it today? Friday, and I'm going to be doing subscribers, superfan live only. I will come on 2 days a week. I might come on tomorrow again. I will keep you guys posted. I will post up on TikTok and on Instagram where I'm going on live and what time I'm going on live. And I'm going to do my very, very best to download this live on my YouTube, although I'm having technical difficulties at the moment downloading 3 of my TikTok lives because they're like 3 to 4 to 5 hours long. This is why I tell everybody to record it. If I didn't get to you today, I will get to you another time. Please be patient with me, guys. I do try to do free readings as well as gifted. Like I say in the beginning, you don't need to follow me. You don't need to be a member. You don't need to be a super fan to get a reading. Be none of those things, and I'll still read for you anyway. Thank you to my moderators. I couldn't do this without you. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.